You're a video pro.
Wow, there you are.
Thanks for noticing after all this time. It's really nice of you. Anyway, hey there.
Like you.
Yeah. Well, get your fill.
I know. Time's running short.
Suck it in, baby.
All those sands are going to the hourglass.
Well, I'm not by any means ruling out that we all won't be working again in some capacity. I mean, look at Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, we're back.
I'm bringing the whole Seinfeld cast back. But anyway, it's almost kind of sad, though. Anyhow.
Yes, at this point, Michael Richards, really?
Yeah, I mean, they've had a debate on that one, huh?
Yeah.
But it's cable. So, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm battling
really
a small cold here.
You know, I hear something's going around already. And
Well, there's always something going around.
Yeah, because I had to go and pick up my little one from preschool early.
Maybe I got it from you.
No.
Maybe it's that swine flu.
Ooh, oink, oink.
They say 90,000 people are going to die over this next winter from swine flu in the United States.
Wow.
That was the estimation by our government. 90,000 people. You might be hearing that a lot today.
Hurry, run for cover.
All right.
Yeah, wow, that's
a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
That's a people.
Oh, okay. People.
That's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Mm-hmm. 90,000, yeah.
That is a lot of people.
All right,
Got plenty of people on this
yeah,
planet.
I got plenty of people.
On this planet. I mean, we're good. You could take a little 90,000 chunk off.
Wow. All right. Well, let's see if it happens in your neighborhoods.
I'm sure it will.
Oh, I'm devastated. Yeah, no, that's a lot of people. But I think they just try to keep everyone on guard, get people to get vaccinated, jack up those profits at places that make vaccines and stuff. How are you not going to run out for a vaccine when you hear 90,000 people may die this winter from swine flu?
Yeah.
They say swine flu is going to be back with a vengeance by November.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Just, a few short months away.
That's just a few short months away. So make your plans now.
Right. Mark it on your calendar. Swine flu coming.
Swine flu being back with a vengeance. It's going to kill a lot of people. And, 90. I mean, if you heard that, I don't know, some attack on America killed 90,000 people, you'd be like, why the hell get those bastards?
Yeah.
But, people hear 90,000 people are going to die for the flu. They're like, all right, whatever.
Well, you can kind of do the flu math, though. I mean, there's a lot of people on the planet. The chances of it are pretty rare.
All right, but when 1,900 or whatever people died in the World Trade Center, people were like, get out! True. And I agree with that, but it's just amazing how your perspective is. 90,000 people, 30,000 people die from the regular flu every year.
Wow, really?
That's right.
I didn't realize that.
50,000 people, or somewhere between
Mr. Statman this morning.
40 to 50,000 people per year die in car accidents.
Okay.
All right. And they now say 90,000 people, on top of the 30,000 that die from the just regular old boring flu, will die from swine flu this year. So
8,000 people die from food poisoning every year.
On that up note, let's start the morning.
Good
people die all the time. What do you want?
That's right.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody.
In this country.
Mm-hmm.
Joke.
Okay.
All right.
So
ready to go. Definitely.
Hey, Ted Kennedy just passed.
Yes, he did.
The summer of death continues.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And his sister just passed away a couple weeks ago. Shriver's mom, right?
Yeah, this has been
Louise, people.
You can't get through a week without any major headline type death happening.
No kidding.
So you have the summer of Sam, now you have the summer of death.
Yeah, what happened to summer of 69? That sounds pretty good to me.
Okay, so you have the summer of 69, you have the summer of Sam.
Yeah, and now
Summer
we
of
have
Love.
Summer of Love.
Which is summer of 69, I guess, but whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it depends who you're asking.
That's right. Oh, some people did summer of 96.
That's right.
Turn around and fart in each other's heads.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Talk about personalization. All right, so you have the summer of love, you have the summer of Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, the summer of 69.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you have the summer of death, leading into the fall and winter of death. Wow, this is getting scary.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's the year of death.
So we're here to brighten your morning.
Yeah,
and we'll get this hump day thing started right after these words.
KUBE 93 is helping you upgrade to an Escalade. upgrade you? Can I let me upgrade you? Let me upgrade.
Powered by Doug's, the Cadillac dealer.
The next chance to win is 810 with the teammate.
Let me upgrade you. Let me upgrade you.
And presented by Taco Bell.
KUBE 93.
All right, my people, now listen up. Pawn Exchange is having a huge store-wide sale. They are overstocked. They wanted God. Amazing deals with DVDs starting at 99 cents. Video games for $1.99. Wii systems for $149.99. Need a TV? They got them for $29.99. Every item comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Get to the Pawn Exchange before it's all gone.
Pawn Exchange with 29 clean, bright, friendly locations to serve you. Go to pawnexchange.com for the location nearest you.
You and your music. Are you pretty much inseparable? On the bus, in your room, walking to class? It's you and your personal soundtrack. Well, here's some really great news. Fred Meyer is having a big Skull Candy sale. Have you heard of Skull Candy yet? They specialize in making durable headphones that deliver clear quality sound. And as an added bonus, they look really good. And this week at Freddy's, you can save money on their entire stock of Skull Candy headphones and earphones, like the inked earphones, just $14.99. The way I see it, your music is something that you can count on, something that's there for you day after day. So why not give your relationship a little boost? Give your music a pair of Skull Candy headphones, and Freddy's will give you $5 to get more music. Just spend at least $20 on any Skull Candy headphones, and you'll get $5 off any iTunes card. Treat your music to fashion and function, and come to Freddy's for the Skull Candy sale, all this week at Fred Meyer. What's on your list today?
Back to school, a time to prepare for reading, writing, arithmetic, and better health. It's true, whether your child is starting kindergarten or college, back to school is a perfect time for a checkup at your community health center.
Say ah. Ah. Looks good, Anna. Now let's check your reflexes.
Okay.
You playing soccer again this year?
Yep, practices have already started.
Wow, your reflexes are great. Let's listen to your heart.
Back-to-school checkups are quick and easy and can help ensure your child is protected against common childhood diseases and illnesses. Your community health center can also offer treatment plans for problems such as diabetes, obesity, asthma, and more.
Okay, Anna. Looks like you're due for a tetanus booster, but after that, you're good to go.
A message from Community Health Plan.
Hey, parents, get your kids ready for school by bringing them into the Health Point CTAC Clinic tomorrow, August 27th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for immunizations and well-child checkups. Snacks, giveaways, and fun activities will be available for the entire family. For more information, call 206-277-7200.
How would you like to have your very own brand new computer? Now at Blue Hippo, you can get a brand new brand name computer, even if you have less than perfect credit or no credit at all. If you have an active checking account, call 800-746-2091 right now to get the brand new laptop you've always dreamed of. You can be approved instantly and without a credit check. Plus, your new laptop can come with a free color printer, a free digital camera, and a free LCD TV. Bad credit, no credit, it doesn't matter. You will not be turned down, but hurry. We can't offer this deal forever. Call 800-746-2091 now to get your brand new brand name laptop computer. Plus, call now to find out how you can get a free color printer, a free digital camera, and a free LCD TV. This incredible deal could be yours, but you must call now. 800-746-2091. 1-800-746-2091. That number again is 800-746-2091.
So, there are hundreds of reasons to choose BlackBerry, but really only one place to get the best BlackBerry experience. See, BlackBerry runs better on America's most reliable 3G network. That's Verizon Wireless, and for good reason. With Verizon Wireless, you get access to hundreds of apps like Twitter, MySpace, Guitar Hero, and more on the largest 3G network, so you're more connected in more places. It's true. At Verizon Wireless, you get more BlackBerry out of your BlackBerry. And now, there's never been a better time to get a BlackBerry. Just buy one BlackBerry Storm and get another one free. That's right. Get the Do-It-All touchscreen Storm for our lowest price ever, just $49.99 after $100 mail-in rebate debit card, and get another one absolutely free. Visit any Verizon Wireless communications store or VerizonWireless.com.
Each phone requires new 2-year activation on a voice plan with email feature or email plan. Early termination and other fees apply per line. Coverage details at VerizonWireless.com.
Last Thursday, Project Runway arrived on Lifetime, and millions of fans made it the highest-rated premiere in runway history.
Welcome to Lifetime.
Lifetime is is the new home of Project Runway. This Thursday, with one down, the designers need to step up.
I'm out to win it.
Anything can happen.
Edgy and chic.
And everything will.
Work like there's no tomorrow. For at least one person, there won't be.
All new Project Runway, this Thursday at 10, followed by Models of the Runway, only on Lifetime.
What kind of phone does a turtle use? A cell phone!
Trident believes every child deserves a healthy smile. That's why from September 1st through September 7th, when you buy a package of Trident gum, Trident will donate 5 cents per purchase to Smiles Across America, a national nonprofit program that helps underserved kids get the dental care they need. Purchase Trident gum to help kids smile. Learn more at tridentcaresforkids.org. Donation capped at $600,000. Includes single packs, multi-packs, bottles, and club packs.
Switch to KeyBank. Named top bank for customer service by Businessweek and get a free Garmin GPS. Visit any KeyBank branch. Call 877-KEY-4-GPS or visit key.com/GPS. Hurry, GPS offer ends September 11th. Other restrictions apply.
Jean-Luc Turner, HD Radio Explorer, Day 36. It appears the HD radio is infinite like the stars or headlights. Can one man discover it all? Christopher Columbus, I pray to you for guidance. I will hold vigil in the back seat, listen to the show tune, and await your sign. Come first light, onward.
Discover free HD radio in your new car. Ask your Hyundai, Mercedes, or Jaguar Land Rover dealer and visit HDRadio.com. If you don't have an HD radio, you're not hearing HD radio. It's time to upgrade.
KUBE 93.
Well, good morning from the State Farm Traffic Center. Your drive is starting to get a little bit busier out there. Northbound on the Valley Freeway near 410, northbound I-5 as we make our way out of Federal Way, southbound I-5 out of Shoreline, southbound 405 out of Canyon Park, and traffic brought to you by Cost Plus World Market. They've got Turkish bath towels for $9.99. Choose from a ton of great colors and styles made from super soft comb cotton. You won't find a better deal.
Make them fellas run around. Hey, no exit on the dance floor, so the boys want more. Hey, she got that fire in the dance now. Make them fellas run around. My day, get him right. Everybody, see that. Hey, no exit on the dance floor, so the boys want more. What it was? Let's go. My damn. Let's go. I can drop in that birthday cake. Got a candle, need to blow that crazy flame. Oh wait, now take my red, black card and my jewelry. Shawty is cool like the fire, cool like fire. Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa, I gotta cool her down. She will bring the room to ground on the dance floor. Whoa.
Brewing between Shia LaBeouf and his latest co-star, possibly so true.
Okay.
The New York Daily News reports that Shia and 24-year-old...
It's going by Shia now.
I don't know.
So much more gay.
It changes, I swear, every other.
It was
just Shy.
a little weird. I just hear a dude named Shy, but all right, too shy.
Yeah.
But now it's universally being referred to as Shia.
I guess so.
No, it's not Shy. It's Shia. All right.
Mm-hmm. Whatever makes you happy.
Good for you, dude, man. You're a good actor, in my opinion. Yep. I like you. I like your charisma.
Is a new romance brewing between Shia LaBeouf and his latest co-star, possibly so true.
Oh, goody.
The New York Daily News reports that Shia and 24-year-old Carey Mulligan were spotted kissing and cuddling over cocktails in the West Village on Sunday.
How do you cuddle with paws? Because you know he's got a mangled hand.
I don't know. Thought it was all better.
Well, you think again.
All right.
That thing ain't getting better anytime soon.
Okay. Well, I have a picture of this, what's her name? Carrie Mulligan is her name.
Wants to take a mulligan, huh?
I guess so.
Hold on, let me play the rest of this
The
first.
New York Daily News reports that Shia and 24-year-old Carrie Mulligan were spotted kissing and cuddling over cocktails in the West Village on Sunday.
Don't you love kissing and cuddling over cocktails?
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done that, but I do like it, yes.
So what do you...
He doesn't bring a girl, he just kisses and cuddles the cocktail.
Okay, yeah, that I could do, and that I will do, and that I probably will do Friday.
Friday, really? I
Yeah.
thought it was a nightly thing for you.
Well, it used to be.
He's, you know,
checking.
he's getting more mature. He's
Really?
calling himself out. Yes, every man reaches a point where we mature. I heard something about it, and I'm sure I'll get there one day. And
I was going to say, when is your time?
Chad is very mature as well.
The
Yes.
New York Daily News reports that Shia and 24-year-old Carrie Mulligan were spotted kissing and cuddling over cocktails in the West Village on Sunday.
Yeah.
The two star in the upcoming film Wall Street 2, Money Never Sleeps.
Ooh.
The British actress also appeared alongside Keira Knightley in 2005's Pride and Prejudice.
There you go. He's your modern-day Martin or Charlie Sheen, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen did the original Wall Street with Michael Douglas, and now Shia LaBeouf is going to be doing number 2 20-plus years later with Michael Douglas.
Yeah, okay.
In Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps.
That's going to be awesome.
Oh, it is.
I
Lining up.
think you're underestimating how awesome it truly will be.
Yeah, I didn't see the first one.
That just
one was
tells
good.
me a lot right there.
Yeah.
And Michael Douglas says to Charlie Sheen in that movie, in a very big moment, there were a lot of quotable lines that were taken from that movie for the years that followed, but one of them was, "Come on, pal, money never sleeps."
Really?
Mm-hmm. Charlie, he wakes him up out of a sound slumber. Michael Douglas calls over to Charlie Sheen's little apartment before he moves into a bigger place because he gets all that success.
Right.
And Michael Douglas tells him, as Charlie Sheen answers the phone all groggy, "Come on, pal, money never sleeps."
Okay, sounds good, but I do, so I gotta go. Sorry.
So you take your money and talk to it, and I'll catch it in about 3 hours when I wake up.
So this is about Michael Douglas's character getting out of jail 20 years later, and then he warns everybody about the stock market crash of 2008.
Really? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
And no one will believe him because he's defaced and he's been in prison. And what does this old quack know?
Tell me,
quack.
tell me you're not going to line up at the Cinerama for that.
It's Oliver Stone, too. It won't be horrible.
Oliver Stone's doing it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's his first sequel he's ever directed.
Oh, it's going to be huge, man. How did you not see a classic like Wall
Is it
Street?
this chick or not?
Man.
No, I think sounds like a pretty cool script.
For all the TV that I'm impressed that you're able to consume, for all the knowledge you have in the entertainment world, there are so many movies that you miss that some of the classics of the classics that it's just like...
No question.
It's retarded.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
There's a lot I think that you don't see either, though.
All right, well, good comeback. Anyway.
I mean, don't you think that works for everyone, that there's
All right,
classics you haven't seen?
name one that stands out to you that I haven't seen.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Kills me.
Yeah, but it's too late.
Wow,
it's not too late to see a movie like Wall Street because that would stand the test of time. It's too late to get, if you didn't see it in the late 80s or whatever, or even the 90s,
right.
You're not going to get the humor today. So
But the fact you haven't seen it shocks me.
All right, well, I have things to do that
right
year.
up your alley there.
Caddyshack.
Yeah. Oh, Caddyshack.
Again, you're picking comedies that the comedy was relevant to its time.
Right.
And if you miss the boat on it, you're not going to really laugh at the stuff from Caddyshack if you're watching it for the first time today. Now, if you watch Caddyshack this weekend and you had seen it 8 times before in your life, you're going to laugh. Because you remember what made you laugh back in the day. You understand the difference?
Yeah, I know I do. But
if you're watching it for the first time.
It for the first time, though. I really do think it stands out.
I do, too. You don't think Ferris stands up either?
You can't pull out comedies like that. You can't.
Okay. Well, you asked me to pull out 3 movies you haven't seen.
The reason we still laugh at 16 Candles is because we saw it back in the day. If we watch it for the first time today, we wouldn't think it was that funny.
I don't know if that's true. I think kids may like it.
My kids love it.
Really?
They do.
With the Donner?
They absolutely love it.
What, are they laughing at it or are they laughing with it?
No, they're laughing with it. They're like they really enjoy it.
All right. Jake!
That's a pretty funny movie.
Oh, when Jake sees the eyeball.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, it scared me so bad.
That was a scary moment.
I never really understood how, like, with a pizza on the turntable, how that would make noise on the turntable.
Well, no, it didn't make noise except when
the record part came.
I was wondering how the needle doesn't get stuck in the cheese.
Yeah, exactly. That used to
when the
bother
record
me.
part came, it made that little noise. Yeah. That stands the test of time. Anyway.
Sure does with record players.
So what's your
That's
evaluation
her. She looks like an old mother. She's like mothering
She's
type.
24 years old.
Yeah, she looks like a mom.
Your evaluation of her look is that she looks like an old mom.
Doesn't she look like it's his mom?
She's from London or somewhere over there, and she's got that, like, mature British look. And she's got a short little haircut.
I like the immature American look.
I'll take the immature American slut look over the mature, very well-off British look.
I'm going to assume that she's playing his, love interest or whatever. And if you're trying to pull that off, well,
you know who she looks like to me?
Oh.
From one of the classic comedies of all times.
Jeez.
From Christmas Vacation.
Oh.
Who does she look like? Christmas Vacation.
Right. Juliette Lewis.
That's right. That's what she looks like to me.
Really?
Yes.
That's how you remember Juliette Lewis?
That's Christmas Vacation.
That's the role?
All right, how do you want to remember her? Cape Fear? You can remember her in a lot of roles.
Yes. Fine. The ugly sister or the other sister? Whatever it was.
Who the hell saw the other sister? I didn't see the other sister.
She got a lot of
I couldn't watch
for that.
No, I couldn't watch a movie like that.
She's in a kick-ass rock band where she sings.
Mm-hmm. In The Other Sister?
No, in real life.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think Juliette Lewis's most stand-up part is from Christmas Vacation. But anyway.
Great in that.
Mm-hmm.
You want to rub my bunions for a quarter?
By the way, that's the only of the Vacation saga of
series or whatever.
Yeah, the Vacation series of movies.
Uh-huh.
That's the only one of the 4 that doesn't do what? There's your trivia question of the morning.
Wow.
Christmas Vacation
is the
only one. I'm sure this could be answered in a lot of ways, but if you can think of the way I'm thinking.
Okay.
Jeez.
Christmas Vacation is the only one of the 4 vacation movies. There was Vacation, there was European Vacation, there was Christmas Vacation, there was Vegas Vacation.
Right.
Christmas Vacation is the only one of the 4 where they don't do what?
Well, they don't go on vacation. They stay home.
Well, it was a vacation. It was a staycation. So no, I'm sorry. That's not the right answer. It was a vacation nonetheless. They were vacationing at home with their family.
They're not working.
That's right. If you're not working, it's a vacation in most parts of this world.
Are we giving away something, or are we just for us?
I'm giving away my foreskin.
Oh, goody! I want to win it.
That's right.
So
It's in a
bad.
locket.
A locket? Do we have to get it from your mother?
Oh, geez. You think it's around my mother's neck or something?
Yeah.
That's very sick. But anyway, here I am trying to have a nice...
foreskin is insane.
Here,
I love movie trivia.
Mm-hmm. You want a little movie trivia? Come on. It's the only one of the 4 vacation movies.
That does not.
I don't know why I think this answer is going to be weird when I hear it.
That doesn't do what?
Make you laugh.
It makes you laugh.
Okay, all right.
European Vacation is probably the one that doesn't make you laugh.
I
like that
Vacation.
one. Yeah,
Christmas is that's my favorite.
European, which was the movie that wasn't done by the director who just passed?
Robert Hughes? I don't think any of them were. Just the first one.
Just the first one was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that...
Oh,
if I said... Well, never mind.
No,
anyway,
I know.
Do you have any answers or no? Are you blanking?
That doesn't.
Anyone have an answer to this?
I want to know how you word it, though. That doesn't or
Let me see if the
isn't.
listeners have any idea. If any listener knows,
Say it one more time.
We forgot to qualify someone yesterday for the upgrade to an Escalade.
Upgrade.
So if anyone can answer this question, I'll give them the upgrade to the Escalade possibility, the upgrade to the Escalade possibility, and a free lunch at Taco Bell.
Woohoo!
All right?
I think I answered it.
And then we'll do it again at 8:10.
It's the only one where they don't go anywhere.
I would have said.
Oh my gosh, he already told you that you were wrong.
It's the only one that has Christmas in the title.
It's what?
The only one that has Christmas in the title.
I said it can be answered a lot of ways.
The only one that has snow in it.
No, it's the only one that
the only
doesn't.
one that's
You're not even hearing the question.
Okay.
It's the only one that doesn't do this. What is this? All right? 421-9393 is the number to call. If you're a vacation fan.
Doesn't do this.
Doesn't do this. All the other 3 did this. What is this?
You just got a text from one of your little friends,
Yeah,
I know,
someone's
trying to answer for him.
And there's a reason I'm asking. I don't want to give anything away here.
Well, then just...
Milkman Jay, yes.
Oh, Lordy.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
How are you?
I'm doing good. That movie is the only one that does not show nudity.
That is incorrect.
No, the Vegas one has no nudity.
What?
No way.
Get your buzzer, would you?
The Vegas one's like PG, right? The Vegas one was corny.
I don't think the Vegas one has any nudity, and I don't think they're really known for their nudity.
No.
In any of the 4 vacations.
Topless in the first one, that's it.
Where they
Christy
don't...
Brinkley, can you really see her boobs?
It's not her, it's the wife. He goes in the shower.
Right. It pretends like Psycho. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see she has underwear on if you look closely, because I used to as a kid.
Who's got the answer? Sorry, Milkman Jay. Thanks for playing.
Go deliver some milk and shut your pie hole.
It's the only one.
Oh, jeez.
Of the 4.
Lord, really?
Vacation movies.
Is he on the right track, though? Something like that?
No,
Can I
he's
give
not
you
even close.
Can I give you a Terry Cam guess?
Of course.
Gabe
Yes.
says doesn't have the original mom.
No.
No.
She's in all 4.
She's in all 4.
Sorry, Gabe.
Beverly D'Angelo.
That's not only incorrect, it's a terrible guess because
Awful.
Terrible.
What a hack.
It wasn't me.
Cornell.
Like they would just replace characters in those movies.
Yes, Cornell.
Okay. It does not have Christy Brinkley in the movie.
2 of them don't have Christy Brinkley. 1 and 4 have Christy Brinkley. 2 and 3, European Vacation and Christmas Vacation, do not have Christy Brinkley. So that is not the right answer.
Not the worst guess I heard, though.
Juan thinks he has the right answer.
Come on, Juan.
I hear he does. Yes, Juan.
Hello?
Yes, Juan.
Is it the only one that doesn't have Holiday Road?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I knew. See, I was going to tell you this question is significant to us.
Oh.
Because how many times have we played this song over the years?
I know. And you know what's so funny?
I was looking at the board and I see the song up there and I still didn't get it. I'm an idiot. I could have got that easily.
I missed it. I'm really missing it now.
It's the only one of the 4 vacations that doesn't play A Holiday, a Road. However, they substitute a very cool Christmas Vacation song for Holiday Road. A Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I know it.
But it doesn't surpass this greatness.
Oh, I know.
They don't play it because they don't go on a road trip. So I was kind of right by saying they don't go on vacation. I was kind of right.
You weren't right. You didn't get it right. You're not getting any prizes.
A little right. Sort of.
Juan wins.
I want half your foreskin.
Congratulations.
The winner's Juan. Juan's the winner.
So he's a qualifier.
And Christmas Vacation is a good song, but does not surpass this. Doesn't touch this.
Doesn't.
How did you not get this? You're embarrassed for yourself, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Well,
now you got to sing it because you're embarrassed. Come on.
I've blocked this song out of my head. I can't sing it. You know how many times I've sang this song in my life?
Sing it as Bender, then.
I don't want to cause problems in the office.
Come on.
I don't sing Holiday Road. I don't do it. Whoa. Now, we have things to do on this show. I got to go.
Well, thank you for stopping in.
You guys.
What a great trivia question, huh? Come on.
That is a good trivia
Hand it to me right now on a platter, Terry.
Here you go.
love
It's
it.
all yours. Love.
You actually saw the Vegas one?
What was that?
You actually saw the Vegas one?
Yes, I did in the theaters.
I saw it in the theaters.
Yes.
God, when I hear that now, it makes me want to go on
Any
a
more
little
damn
road
questions?
trip.
Terry needs to hear that to want to go on a road trip.
Oh, it's just good memories, for those guys.
Not for me. I blocked that song.
I know you have.
That song reminds me of being hungover and tired and getting
that's
yelled at.
right. I know why you blocked it out now.
And Dumpy winning.
I didn't understand why you said you blocked it up. But
oh, my God.
Waking up hungover, tired, and getting yelled at.
See, I was going to give you the clue of the answer to the trivia question has a serious significance to this show, but I knew that would give it away.
Yeah, of course.
But how do you not, even without the clue, get the answer to that question?
I don't like that song anymore. Can't do it. That song's dead to me.
Christmas Vacation is the only one that doesn't use that song. But what has that song? Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas time. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. It's Christmas Vacation. Yeah, it's like
stupid.
Stupid.
It's not blocking it out. He didn't go anywhere.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
The Christmas song.
Well, I kind of got it right because
I kind of did because they didn't go anywhere.
You didn't get it right.
How can you play Holiday Road when you don't go anywhere? Of course they don't play Holiday Road in that one.
Oh, please. Like you were really saying that, but you didn't actually come out and say. We tried to almost make it sound like you said the right answer. You didn't say the right answer.
I did not say the right answer.
Thank you.
But I was on the right track.
I might be willing to give you were kind on the right track.
And they're not going to play Holiday Road when
if
they go
you
to the
need it so
grocery
bad,
store.
I might be willing to give you that. Anyway, Terry wanted just us to see the picture of Shia LaBeouf's new girlfriend, and Terry thinks she looks like a mom.
Yeah, she's kind of.
Well, moms are in.
Mumsy-like.
As a matter of fact, I was going to mention this to you the other day, but then I got sidetracked. I've been noticing, and I want you to be aware.
Okay.
And it's because there are so many. Because of the way things have been happening over the past 10, 20 years with so many teenage pregnancies, I think this is the reason. There are so many more younger type grandmas. Not that they're young, but they're younger type grandmas. There's a new term out there in the porn world. You remember in the early 90s, the term MILF evolved.
Right.
Late 80s, early 90s, the term MILF. And then definitely by the late 90s, MILF became a regular part of our vocabulary to the point where Webster is having a hard time not putting it in its dictionary.
Right.
MILF, everyone, when they hear the term MILF, knows exactly what it means. Now I'm seeing lately the term GILF. floating around.
Stop it.
That's right.
That's only in your little porn world.
Well, wherever it may
Really?
begin, I want you to be prepared to hear the term GILF. And as I said, I have to surmise that it's because of so many influx of younger-ish grandmas that they're coming up with the term GILF on UJizz and a lot of porn sites to identify the grandmothers that I'd like to find.
Got it. So how do the gilfs look when you go to the little...
Jerry, pretend like you haven't dabbled over there and checked it out for yourself. Okay, well...
There's always been granny porn, but that's different than gilfs.
These are gilfs.
No, right.
These
I
are
get it.
grandmothers I'd like to schmuck.
Yeah.
Well, no, grandmothers, they're actually kind of hot. I mean, granny porn, it looks like your grandma.
Well, these
Some guys are into that, but this is like better looking.
No matter how you slice it, a grandma still looks like a grandma, even though they're more of your youngerish 50-something grandmas or whatever. But that is a term that is surfaced, I've noticed over the past, especially over the past couple of months, but maybe over the past year, and I just don't want you to be blindsided. I'm giving you a little preparation for the first time that you, in print, see the term GILF. All right? Now you know.
As long as I don't see good GILF.
You've been informed.
Yo, what's up? This is The American Dream. My favorite songs on KUBE 93 right now will have to be
Jay Sean and Lil Wayne.
right here. KUBE 93. Keep it locked.
Fellas, are you looking to spice things up in the bedroom? Been fantasizing about surprising your lover with an adventurous new toy or adult movie? Well, here's an offer you won't be able to resist. Go to adamandeve.com, and for a limited time only, you'll get 50% off just about any item. But that's not all. Oh, no. When you select your one item at 50% off, you'll also receive 3 free adult DVDs for a little inspiration. Plus, a free extra gift so sensual, we can't mention it on the radio. And to top it all off, we'll even throw in free shipping on your entire order. And no, we're not teasing. So check out adamandeve.com today for this special offer. Get 50% off one item when you type DEAL60 for the offer code upon checkout. When you do, you'll get 3 free DVDs, a free extra gift, and free shipping. Just use offer code DEAL60 at adamandeve.com.
Sean Paul is back with his new album. There's never a right time to say goodbye. Oh yeah. You're gonna start hating me, baby. I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you, it's me. About you and me. Right time to say goodbye. Oh no, it ain't. No, we gotta go separate ways. Yeah. I know it's hard, but I gotta do it, and it's killing me 'cause it's never a right time. Right time to say goodbye. But I gotta make the first move 'cause if I don't, you're gonna start hating me. 'Cause I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you, it's me. I gotta figure out what I need. Oh, there's never a right time to say goodbye. But we know that we gotta go our separate ways. And I know it's hard, but I gotta do it, and it's killing me 'cause it's never a right time. Right time to say
This is gonna be the best night of your life.
Alleged murderer, reality star Ryan Jenkins is dead,
That's
and
right.
so is his post-mortem career.
Oh, geez.
VH1 has officially canceled his upcoming show, I Love Money 3, that was set to air early next year.
Sure, we talked
this
about that
news
yesterday, yeah.
comes days after the cable network pulled the plug on his other program, Megan Wants a Millionaire.
Oh, yeah, that poor Megan. She's a friggin', if you've seen her, Terry, she's like
Beautiful.
this big-time reality TV whore.
Yes, but still, I mean, she's attractive. That's why she got the little gig.
Yeah, but finally, that's the point. She finally got her own gig. She finally was the center of attention as opposed to being just one of the faces in the crowd on these reality TV shows. She was finally given her own show with her name in the title, Megan Wants a Millionaire. And what happens? It gets canceled after 2 episodes because a guy has to go kill his wife and stuff her in a suitcase and chop off her fingers and pull out her teeth.
What are the odds? What if you had that in Vegas on ways the show would get canceled?
You probably get some decent odds on that.
I'm guessing you would, right?
That's right. And Megan has to sit back and go, oh, thanks a lot.
Gosh.
It's finally all about me. You know when women love. You know women love when it's finally all about them, right?
None more than her.
When you're a woman who's gotten too used to being in the shadows and you finally get your big moment, women will absolutely love and adore that concept. So here was Megan finally getting her big moment. Megan, not only was she going to get a millionaire at the end of all this.
Yeah, okay.
But the show was all about her, and what happens? Canceled. On the shelf.
Would have had a second one and a third one, and Megan really wants a millionaire this time.
Megan wants a billionaire.
Oh, yeah, it never would have ended. She wants a gazillionaire. That would have been awesome.
But it was over before it started. Tough break.
Yeah, maybe you ought to do some good background checks there, huh?
Maybe you need to go now work in a shoe store. What? I don't know how to advise.
She'll find another. She'll be on another show. She was on She was on Beauty and the Geek. I'm the only one that watches that show. It's
really?
Ashton Kutcher show. She won it. She won Beauty and the Geek. She's been on a million shows.
No way.
She seemed like the nicest person in the world.
TV hooer.
Whoa.
And loves a good show, and finally this is the first time the show was about her.
She was on Bret Michaels' show trying to hit on him, and she's been on a million.
And
I Love Money.
This canceling of I Love Money 3, I think is just temporary. I think at some point they're going to show when the dust settles on this whole ridiculous murdered, then a few days later suicide situation. VH1 is going to show I Love Money 3 at some point in the future.
But you'll look at it differently with that guy on.
Right.
Of course.
They'll just kind of gloss over it and maybe do a different.
That may be one of the reasons they show it.
You'll see him like slicing fruit or something. Like, oh, jeez, it's going to happen.
That's how he got so good at slicing stuff.
Yeah, something.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, man, it's like pulling teeth to get people to get to practice on time around here. Oh, jeez.
I guess you would know. Anyway, what else is going on, Terrence? What else is happening, please?
Yesterday, Chris Brown was sentenced for assaulting Rihanna.
So it's finally
all the details.
It's finally like closing the door on the never-ending chapter, it seemed, between Chris Brown and Rihanna, even though that just took place, about less than 6 months ago, I would say.
Right.
Less than 6 months ago is when we first heard about the baiting that took place, now known as, when someone gets domestically abused, it's now known as being Chris Brown.
Yes.
It's become a verb. His name has become a verb.
Ike Turner very happy about that.
I know, huh? He's like, finally.
Yeah, it's been a while. He had a long run.
Guys will talk amongst each other and say, when one guy is commiserating with another guy about how his girlfriend or his wife is just making his life freaking crazy, and then the other guy will joke back at him, well, have you considered Chris Browning her? Well, it's become like that kind of verb.
Yeah, I hear you.
Did you have to restrain yourself from Chris Browning her? Oh, you did Chris Brown her. Oh my gosh, I won't tell anyone. It's a code word.
Yeah, for abuse.
A code term for domestic violence.
Yes, I know. So here are the details of his sentencing.
Really? You know? Because I just made it up. But anyway.
No, his sentencing.
No, when I said it's a code word for domestic violence, she said, yeah, I know. And I said, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I just made the whole thing up.
Well, but since it happened, you talked about it a long time ago.
Pretty much just in our world.
Yeah. So I knew that.
But you'll believe everything you hear. Okay.
Anyway, he's got 5 years probation during which he is not allowed to contact Rihanna even by phone or email. He also has to spend...
Called her last night.
Yeah. 1,400 hours of community service, which means...
1,400?
Yeah.
1,400 hours of community service. Given your typical 8-hour day, which I'm sure he loves to put in, that's like half a year's worth of community service. Now, when people get community service, do they actually go ahead and finish and do all that community service that they really have been handed down there?
I've heard it both ways, because I've had a couple friends who have been on the other end of doing that kind of stuff.
Who do you hang with?
Is anyone really checking up on you to make sure you did the community service?
I've heard it a couple ways.
They don't really care.
It goes one of two ways. You either get with a guy who's a complete Gestapo, okay, or you go to the fire department, wash one fire truck, and they write 8 hours down and say, go ahead and go. So it goes one of two ways. It depends on where you get stuck.
So Chris Brown's got 1,400 hours.
Yes.
That means he has to put in 6 months of 7 8-hour days. That, to me, sounds like I just will believe it when I see it.
Well, he's going to do his little 1,400 hours of community service of hard labor, they claim.
Hard labor, sure.
In his home state of Virginia, authorities there said his service would include graffiti removal, washing cars, cleaning, and maintaining grounds.
A likely scenario. You're going to see Chris Brown with a scrub brush and a bucket and going around cleaning off graffiti.
Right. He's also
taking down some numbers along the way. I'll keep that one.
He's also ordered to take a year's worth of domestic violence classes.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would like anyone who sees Chris Brown removing graffiti from city streets or whatever to make sure I get word of this community service that he's serving here.
Someone's got to catch a picture of him scrubbing Chris Brown's a homo off one of the street signs.
Wow.
That would be sweet.
I don't think there'll be any picture surfacing of Chris Brown putting in that hard time that you're talking about in community service land.
Oh, they hammered Boy George pretty hard when he had to pick up litter. People loved it. They couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah.
Who's the model that had to do...
Yeah,
they certainly made Boy George put in his time, or at least for the time that that he put in, they certainly got enough snapshots.
Yeah.
Are we going to get the same from Chris Brown when he's...
Oh, yeah. People will love it.
When he's got the high waters on and he's walking around the beach picking up trash?
Oh, not good with the metal detector.
Right, along
looking for quarters.
Or along the highway.
Oh, wait,
if he's along the
trash.
When he adopts more than just a couple of highways and he's picking up trash on the shoulder there, they're going to be... I'm assuming there would be people taking shots of that, so we'll see him doing the community service. But I'm just doubting that most people who get this community service actually really do the majority of the hours that they get.
Yeah, it depends on where you go. There's some people who love it, and they love trying to make you do every second.
But Terry say the community service is clearly defined as graffiti removal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what else did he say?
Washing cars,
he's not removing any graffiti.
There's someone
He's
who'll
Chris
check it
Brown.
with
He
it.
danced with Elmo. He's not doing graffiti removal.
Washing cars, cleaning, and maintaining
Washing
grounds.
cars. I'm going to see him at the Elephant.
Yeah.
I'd probably just take prison. Like, how many days of prison can I trade this in for?
Well,
you could do 45 days of prison. You would take that over.
45 days.
Well, but you have to think about...
No, because doing this labor is like 45 days.
Why don't they put it in days? Why do they, when it's this many hours?
You could do like 3 here, 4 there, 5 there, 2 there.
A typical 8-hour day. I'm assuming 1,400 divided by 8. He's looking at about 5-6 months of...
Sure.
Well, that's if you worked every day. It's like 5.8 months.
Right. Yeah. This could span his whole 5 years of probation if he wanted
if he does it every
day.
day.
You can stretch it out over 5 years?
I'm sure, but you just have to clock in 1,400 hours.
So what if he does nothing for the first 4.5 years and then he just packs it in?
Or you can go to prison and get it packed in, too.
In that last 6 months.
And he would.
Mm-hmm.
They go, pretty
I get why he doesn't go to prison.
No, I do, too. It's very pretty.
Yes.
So, yeah. It's
named Chris Brown Eye. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so like I said too, he has to stay 10 yards if they're at the same industry event and
10 yards.
10 yards and at least 100 yards.
Gotta walk around with a yardstick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch her with a 10-yard pole.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So the length of an end zone.
Yeah, pretty much. If they're at the same event.
The end zone is 10 yards, right?
It is, actually.
Thank you so much.
But otherwise, 100 yards just in general.
100 yards in general, but if they happen to be at the same
event, venue, whatever.
The same function, seeing that they're in the same industry, they have to stay 10 yards apart.
Yeah, he's got to run a post corner to the parking lot. Get out of there.
And according to TMZ, this is not the only incident. They're claiming that there were 2 previous violent incidences between Chris and Rihanna.
Well, TMZ has the official blow-by-blow. I don't know if you read it, Terry. The official blow-by-blow of what exactly happened in that car when cops responded to a screaming woman, very upset and crying, in the driver's seat of a parked vehicle when they arrived. Mm-hmm. What happened moments before cops arrived?
Okay.
Do you want to hear the blow-by-blow?
If you care to share, I really...
TMZ has finally gotten the full accounts and descriptions as explained by Rihanna to the police officers that they have put once and for all on their website over the past 24 hours. Now that the sentencing...
I just get irritated.
Now that the sentencing is complete... They finally have the exact descriptions of what went on in that car. Rihanna told the officer she got into an argument with Chris Brown over something that had occurred at an event that they were at earlier in the evening. Mm-hmm. The victim said she became enraged and slammed both of her fists against the dashboard of the passenger side of the car they were in. By the way, keep in mind, that was a $5,000 per day rental a Lamborghini rental that Chris Brown had purchased from Dollar Rent-A-Car.
Jeez, from Dollar.
Enterprise.
Oh, it smells like smoke in here.
Dollar has many a Lamborghini on the lot at their disposal. So
they didn't get the name Dollar for nothing.
So if Budget doesn't have one,
Go down the street to Dollar.
You can always call Dollar.
You want the Ford Focus or the Lamborghini? I don't know.
Same price, sir. If you have a coupon, yes.
Can I upgrade with this coupon to the Lamborghini? Sure.
So that's how it began. So it seems like if you're going to be sniveling and look for someone who may have started the escalation of the tempers that flared in that car, one would have to say that Rihanna got the ball rolling. She was the first one to be violent in some fashion by taking out her frustrations on an innocent car. The victim said she became enraged and slammed both her fists against the dashboard of the passenger side of the car they were in. I can imagine them going, "What are you, freaking crazy?
Are you going to really damage the damn dashboard?"
Of course, you know how fragile those cars are.
Oh, so fragile.
Yes.
That dashboard.
That's right.
It'd be different if it was like the hood, if you're outside, because, it's metal, all that, whatever, and it can dent. But, I mean, a dashboard is like hitting this. Okay?
Not true.
Oh, true. It's not like she's so powerful. She cracked it. Oh, yeah, now I got to pay, Rihanna, you biatch.
Biatch, okay. Thank you, Snoop from 92.
Slammed both fists against the dashboard of the passenger side of the car they were in. I'm sure gay phone operator wishes he was the dashboard. But anyway, she reported that the defendant...
Both fists, really? He does?
That's right.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's just
That's an appetizer as a starter?
That's really not even doing that much for him. He's like, okay, that's 2 fists. Now try 7.
Wow.
Anyway, she reported that the defendant then pulled the vehicle over. I don't blame him.
Okay, so
if he's driving and she's pounding both fists against the dashboard, you got to recognize that something's going on that you got to take care of here.
Okay.
This is not my car. I don't own this car. This is a rental. You can't be slamming your fists against a car that not only did I pay $5,000 for this Grammy day, but I don't want to have to tack on, like, all of a sudden I become the owner of this piece of
like you couldn't afford to be the owner of one. You already have one anyway.
Well, if he could afford to be the owner of one, then why did he rent one for the
Maybe
Grammys that night?
I don't know.
You don't have an answer,
He
do
doesn't
you?
want to drop $150,000. Just wants it for the day. It's fine.
First of all, that car probably cost about $400,000.
Okay, well,
okay, still he can afford it.
Second of all, you said he already had one?
He has one, I think.
He has one. Why did he rent one?
He didn't have one in L.A. for whatever reason.
Yeah, for whatever reason, okay? I think it's where...
Okay.
Not the dumbest thing in the world if you can afford it. Just beat the crap out of it, drive it like crazy, and give it back.
Right.
$5,000, right. But
his is...
But you know how they walk around the Lamborghini before you leave the lot, and they make sure there are no dings on it?
Craig, we got 2 fist marks in the dashboard, I see.
From a girl.
He doesn't want to be fighting with Kevin, the rental manager at Dollar Rent-A-Car, over why there are fist marks in the dashboard. So he's getting a little, as anyone would, he's getting a little perturbed that Rihanna doesn't realize she can't be pounding her fists against the dashboard of a rental.
Little Rihanna.
I love renting cars, by the way. Just drive the crap out of them. Full throttle everywhere, jam on the brakes.
Right, and that you can do. And they're not going to analyze the engine composition to make sure you didn't overdo it. But they will notice if you kind of did something to the dashboard. So he's probably getting pissed right there, which is why he pulled over the car. All right. Again, the victim said she became enraged and slammed both of her fists against the dashboard of the passenger side of the car they were in. So let's go over this one last time here. They were at an event. Rihanna gets pissed about something that happened at that event. We have heard many a rumor, and the buzz on that is that he was getting texts from someone that bothers her. Yes.
Well, someone that he was...
Women have a handful of women that the guy that they're with, it bothers them when they have communication with that collection of females, right?
Well,
of course.
Not only that, but...
Women are possessive, controlling...
And men never are, by any means.
Never.
Oh, yeah, right.
Never waste our energies...
Right, whatever.
...on getting over the top over just simple texts and meaningless little communication devices.
Okay.
I just don't think men care enough to really fight
I think you guys are totally
wrong.
wrong.
Just want to go eat or something, or go
whatever.
home and be left alone.
About the men you're hanging out with.
There are plenty of men who have their little jealousy streak and
but we save our jealousies for the right time and the right circumstances, not over stupid little texts.
Whatever. Whatever.
Women are the one.
There are plenty of women who have died at the hands of those of the men who have that little possessive jealous streak. Plenty.
Yeah, I guess the guy in I Love Money 3 would be a bad example.
Yeah, how about that?
We don't know what started that whole
That was a
choking
text,
situation.
actually.
It was?
Yeah, supposedly it was
She
a
got a
text.
text
She
and
got
he
a text from an ex.
And choked her to death?
Yep, and then sliced and diced.
Wow.
So
Sliced and diced.
There you go.
How do you? I never heard that.
Yeah, I read it in as.
Who would know that? Because sitting next to her, who would know that she got a text? They were the only two in the joint when he was choking her to death.
No, not during, but prior to it happening. That he had either read her phone and saw a text or something like that.
Well, let that be a lesson to women then, I guess. Don't get the wrong text if you don't want to die.
Wow.
You don't want to die. That's the rule.
Oh, that's a non-caring guy right there.
That
I could care
apparently
less.
is the standing rule you must follow.
Must have been a bad text.
Yeah, it must have been a bad text. Yeah.
Must have had a winky smiley face on.
Oh,
I get you every time.
Love the winky smiley face.
So glad you guys are sensitive to the fact that the woman died.
Gotta love that deceitful. Obviously, you know we're joking there, not really.
Big grin.
Obviously, you love.
And the wink.
I hate big grin.
You realize the magnitude of that deceitful winking grin.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love a nice winky smiley face.
That dirty smiley face that is only reserved for your little... when you want to make sure someone knows, yes, I did in fact make a sexual comment, you follow it up with a deceitful little winky smiley face. If you're just being, funny, you want to make sure... exclude the wink to normalize. And a close parentheses.
Is that right? You got it all?
Really? Is that how it works?
Took me a second to think of that. That's right. Okay.
All right, then.
Yeah, we should meet today at the W at noon.
All right.
Winky
I
smiley
don't think that one needs a winky smiley face. I think that one stands for itself.
All right, I don't really get it then, I guess.
All right. Anyhow.
I guess not. You are not
Where were we? The victim became enraged and slammed both of her fists against the dashboard of the passenger side of the car they were in. She reported that the defendant then pulled the vehicle over and reached over her with his right hand. He opened the car door and tried to push the victim out of the car. A reasonable action, considering she was roughing up the car.
Okay, she wasn't roughing him
It's
out.
like
It'd
the
be
midget,
different
right?
if it was like if she was hitting him going, God, you jerk, who the hell, while driving. It'd be different if it was like,
he probably would have rather her hit him than hit the rental that he was riding for the day.
Again.
If I'm riding in a $5,000 rental, I'd rather take a couple shots in the arm than you messing up the car that I then have to return.
By the way, it's a dashboard and it was like this.
Okay.
You jerk. Okay, so
and
then
Tari's
he
going
pulls
on all the
over.
time she's ridden in a Lamborghini and realizes how sturdy those dashboards are. I'm telling you, a Lamborghini is a fragile, delicate vehicle.
Then
Not
why
that I have vast experience, but I have some mild experiences in a car like that. All right?
Okay, anyway, so then he pulls over and he reaches across her and tries to shove her out the door.
That's right.
So he's getting physical
He
with
pulled
her.
over. The car wasn't moving, luckily for her.
First and foremost, he gets physical with her.
Listen, the bottom line is the rule is, just like the midget, don't rough up the Lamborghini.
Don't rough up the woman.
When you are in a $5,000 per day rental.
She's like, yeah, he can't afford that crap at all.
The rule of thumb is very clearly, it's not about him not being able to afford it necessarily. It's just about the hassle of having to hear them tell you that you damaged the car and now it's going to be an extra.
Do you really? I mean,
You just
Chris
don't need
Brown,
that.
first of all,
You
Chris
just
Brown.
don't need that. Probably isn't even returning it himself. I understand.
Right, and Chris Brown
Whatever.
probably could care less to hear it because obviously, if he's going to beat the crap out of somebody, he could care less about the car.
Well, I'm telling you, whether you want to say it your way and whatever you feel like you think the case may be, I'm telling you that the rule of thumb, when you're in a $5,000 rental.
A day, by the way.
Per day.
He rented it for what, one night? Woo!
Just like the midget.
Oh, Jesus.
Is very
Stop
clearly.
it.
Oh, jeez.
Don't rough up the Lamborghini. And she broke the golden rule, Terry.
Yeah, you should have just rented a Mercedes or a BMW or something that didn't cost.
And when you break the golden rule, you either get the golden shower, which he probably declined, and then he forced her out of the car, which he had pulled over to the side of the road very graciously, and asked her.
Tried to. No, he
hey,
didn't ask. He did not ask in those.
He probably said, "Get out of the car." He probably said, "Get out of the car." She said, "No." He said, "Get out of the car." She said, "I don't know where I am. I'm not getting out of this car." Well, you just roughed up this $5,000 rental. You lost driving privileges with me now. Get out of the car. She said, "No." He pushed her.
No.
Unbuckle your seatbelt and get out.
No, he did not.
Hey, I'm not sitting here defending him.
He reached across like this.
Jeez, Terry's grabbing for my private.
Like that. Get out of the car.
You're just in the
I'm
mood.
really in the mood to get physical
really
with
wants
him.
to rough me up.
I do. Because every day he loves to like manhandle me.
Oh, geez. Terry. Oh, wow. This is finally coming out after all this time.
Yes, yeah.
Terry is fired up this morning.
I know, she hates me for some reason.
Boobs are jiggling as she lunges across. Oh, my gosh. All right.
She does it again. She will get raped.
Listen. Wow. Okay, that is obviously fair warning.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a break here.
It goes for all of you. All right. You, Pasty, whoever.
Pasty's going to make sure to step out of line now. Anyway, we are in the process of reading the blow-by-blow accounts as they are now in print of what went on that infamous day in a $5,000 per day rented Lamborghini. Let me take a break. When we come back, we'll further address the next amped-up step that took place in this downward spiral that happened between Chris Brown and Rihanna. And we'll do that after these words.
Hey, yo, this is Sean Paul, the girls I'm overall, man. And my favorite song on KUBE 93 right now has to be
Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling. Tonight's the night, let's live it up. I got my money, let's spin it up. Durrell, Ice Cream Paint Job.
Inside clean on the outside. Ice cream paint job. Only right here, man. KUBE 93.
What kind of phone does a turtle use? A cell phone!
Trident believes every child deserves a healthy smile. That's why from September 1st through September 7th, when you buy a package of Trident gum, Trident will donate 5 cents per purchase to Smiles Across America, a national nonprofit program that helps underserved kids get the dental care they need. Purchase Trident gum to help kids smile. Learn more at tridentcaresforkids.org. Donation capped at $600,000. Includes single packs, multi-packs, bottles, and club packs.
Would you like to own a brand new computer and improve your credit at the same time? If you have a bank and can afford a weekly payment of just $29.99, you're already approved for a brand new Dell.
There seemed to be a lack of appreciation for this particular Lamborghini. Not to diminish what happened at the end of all this, Terry. I'm not trying to...
You're making it sound like the car's more important than her.
I'm not, and I'm actually going out of my way now to point that out, but there seemed to be a lack of appreciation, not just for the car, but for the fact that you think that Chris Brown doesn't even think about money anymore these days. I'm sure he's had a lot of success. I'm sure he is smart enough to realize it may not last forever, and I'm sure he hasn't lost sight of the value of a nice dollar, and he certainly, on top of that, has an appreciation that seems to be lacking from that side of the console for this particular vehicle.
Yeah, no kidding.
And we printed out the particular stats of the vehicle in question, the Lamborghini LP 640 Roadster.
Is that a good one?
It's a Roadster.
The Roadster that Chris Brown was driving that he rented for $5,000 on this particular Grammy day.
Mm-hmm.
We printed out some vitals on that car.
Oh, I can't wait to hear them.
Because if you're just tuning in the last segment, we talked about how there is finally now, for the first time ever, after the sentencing of the Chris Brown situation took place yesterday, he got 5 years probation, no jail time. We were wondering whether he'd get jail time. Karen Wilde swore up and down he would get jail time. I told her she was wrong. Don't doubt me again until well into my next life. You've heard that. You now know it better than ever.
I almost hit a deer the other day, and I thought about you.
Don't doubt it. Don't doubt me until well into my next life. She was 100% certain that he would get jail time, and he has not. He got 5 years probation and 6 months of community service, give or take a few days. Finally, there's this blow-by-blow, if you will, of the officer's report the night that he rolled up to Rihanna, who was left crying in a vehicle that was abandoned by Chris Brown after a terrible incident that took place.
He abandoned that precious Lamborghini?
Well,
whoa, what?
There comes a point it's not so precious
really?
anymore. But
oh, my goodness, not the Roadster. $5,000 a day? How could you abandon
Well, it shouldn't have gotten to that point. I think both of them would realize as mature people that it never should have gotten to the levels that it got. But there comes a point where, yes, you absolutely have to abandon a $5,000 a day rental vehicle. Anyway.
But he cares so much about spending that $5,000 a day. That
you know what? Would you stop interjecting your silly comments? The court has released the officer's report for the night Chris Brown to Rihanna, and the descriptions, the entire incident is finally in graphic detail. This will allow us to put the closure that needs to be put on this situation, because for 4 to 6 months now, we have been discussing this off and on, and now this could be the last of it. The sentencing is complete. The description is out there. After today, I don't see really any true reason to have to go back, and thankfully the show coming up, that would be helpful. But I don't see any reason to have to rehash this after today. This is the last chapter.
Make a promise right now, please.
I promise,
please,
that I will not be the one to instigate any conversation that involves the Chris Brown and Rihanna incident after this, for there is no reason to after this point. It'll be fully discussed.
There'll be a reason.
Doesn't it just kind of like piss you off a little bit reading through the blow by blow at all?
Well, I haven't gotten to that part yet. All I got was to the part where she's pounding her fists on a rented Lamborghini. Rented Lamborghini, by the way, the LP 640 Roadster.
That a good one or no?
That stickers for $421,000.
Okay, we know that
I'm gonna get these guys down, dude. I'm gonna barter with them. You'll see. I'm gonna dick her real hard.
$420,500. You got a deal.
That's right. You put in a CD player, we're there, dude.
The sticker price is $421,000.
Oh man,
in cash.
Who qualifies for that kind of auto loan?
Now, what kind of down payment do you want?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Can
yes.
you do 5%? You better be able to.
3-year lease, it's like nothing. But anyway.
Right, 3-year lease.
Sticker price, $421,000, Terry. 640 horsepower on the mid-mounted V12.
It's a V12.
So if you had 640 horses pulling it, that's what it would look like.
That's the equivalent of 640 horses pulling your chassis.
All right.
All right?
Pulling my chassis?
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah. Last I checked, Terry. Last I checked, you didn't have enough clout to have 640 horses gathered around your chassis to be pulling you to where you need to go.
You're absolutely right.
Terry's
Not even
like
close.
a horse pulling on her chassis. Don't you worry.
I'm sure you have to.
Terry's buggy has never been attached to 640 horses.
Yeah, no, never, ever get that close.
It goes 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. Are you kidding me? I don't even think I could say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 in like 3.3 seconds.
No.
That's like from standing still. Okay, now I'm at the speed limit. My car's standing still. I'm at the speed limit.
I gotcha.
You see what?
I got you.
That's like absurd.
It is
3.3 seconds.
Yes.
It's like that roller coaster at California Adventure where you're just sitting there, then it just shoots out of nowhere. That's like a roller coaster.
My car's in park. Okay, now I'm doing as we do.
Crazy.
My car's in park, and now I'm in front of the restaurant.
My car's in park. I hit the gas. I'm at speed limit.
I wish there was a place where you could figure out how fast your car goes. 0 to 60. What does a normal car do?
A normal car does it about 8 seconds, 9 seconds.
Really?
Like that. Yeah, 8 seconds.
8 seconds?
Yeah.
Like a Honda Accord, 8 seconds.
Honda Accord, 8 seconds.
You jam on the gas,
Really?
full throttle.
7.9, 8 seconds, 8.5, yeah, something like that. I'm thinking, I don't know.
Pasty.
It's been a few jobs now.
I was gonna say.
Okay, where does like a new Mercedes go?
Yeah,
All right, well, I don't want to brag or anything.
Too late.
Already there.
But
I mean, for instance, like
my CL550 does it in 5.5, I think.
Okay. All right,
and that's a
good.
pretty serious car.
Yeah, but
All right.
So most cars are between
5.3 or something like that.
5 and 8.
But that every second you go down is a major.
Oh, it's like a 40 time in the NFL. Like
Yeah,
a tenth of a
I mean,
second can cost you $100,000 a year.
Oh, yeah.
At least.
If you can do the 40 in 4.3, you're looking at being a top 5 pick. If you do it in 4.5, you're looking at being a second rounder.
Right. You're getting moved to tight end.
Yeah. They didn't want Lofa Tatupu because he was doing the 40 in 5.6.
Right. Probably not, but yeah.
I mean, in 4.56.
Right. That makes more sense.
Yeah, he was doing the 40 in 4.56, and they wanted him to do it in 4.4. So instead of being a first-round pick. They projected him to be a fourth-round pick.
Right.
Now, Holmgren and company was smart enough to take him in the second round, and he only disappointed them by making himself Rookie of the Year.
Right. Tim Ruskell still living off that pick, by the way.
Mm-hmm. So the difference in fractions of a second are enormous.
3.3, that's pretty ridiculous.
I've never heard
It's ridiculous. It is
of
just,
a car doing 3.3.
Right.
That's like... That's pretty serious.
Yeah, it's
And yet,
it's like stupid fast.
Rihanna has the audacity because he gets a text from someone that she doesn't appreciate to start pounding on the dashboard of this fine automobile.
He had the nerve to abandon that fine automobile.
Well, it came to a point where he had to tear.
Oh,
But anyway,
really?
And no fault of his.
Oh, jeez, really?
No, obviously, there was certainly fault on both sides here. Certainly more by Chris Brown as it got to that certain level. But you got to realize that the salvo here, the first firing off of any kind of a rocket was set in the air by Rihanna, who was pounding her fists. Here, let me read that little part of it here. And again, I'm not sitting here trying to make light of what happened here or try to excuse Chris Brown. He shouldn't have taken it to the levels where it eventually got. But and start this thing.
Person, material thing. Person, material.
Mhm.
Damage.
The victim said, this was her description when the officer was taking the report, that she became enraged and slammed both of her fists against the dashboard of the passenger side of the car they were in.
Oh,
by the way, the interior of that car is made of carbon fiber.
By the way.
Fiber, Terry. Not exactly the steel dashboard of your favorite Hummer that you love to roll around in. Which has a dashboard
hood.
made in solid sterling silver steel.
Yeah, Terry's been a lot of guys' favorite Hummers.
I don't know what it's actually made of, but it ain't carbon fiber. It's like cardboard.
Nonetheless, you don't be pounding your fists on a $400,000 car.
You don't pound your fist on the dashboard of a
Okay,
$400,000
just pound your fist on a person. It's so much better.
Why couldn't you pound her fist on her own thighs or something like that if she's that pissed off?
But here's my point.
He
She didn't
appreciates.
touch him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like what was speculated. So therefore,
As I said, he would have rather her punch him.
No, regardless, she did not. So you're saying because she punched a materialistic thing that can be easily, taken care of.
Yeah.
He decided to go ahead and go off on her.
Well, no, he asked her to get out of the car. You're forgetting that part.
He reached
when
across
she pounded
and pushed her out.
Once she refused to get out of the car. Now, we can go round and round on this all you want.
He laid hands on her first and foremost. I wish I could cuss because
I agree.
I would.
I'm not trying to get you upset here, Terry.
But you are.
Apparently I am.
You are really,
I'm not trying.
really
I'm just trying to make sure you understand.
pissing me off.
I'm just trying to make you understand point by point what happened here.
I got it.
He asked her, what's the proper move when someone's pounding? If you are in love with your car, which I'm sure you have cars that you're in love with. You worked hard for them. You worked hard for them. You appreciate them, etc., etc. If some yokel starts pounding on your dashboard, wouldn't the proper move be, you know what? Get out of my car.
I hear you on that.
If they refuse to get out of your car, what are you going to do? You start beating the crap out of them.
You remove them from your car. Grab them by the throat and pull them out.
Really?
Through the window.
Really?
Now, if that person is a delicate female, obviously you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's where we start to agree, Terry.
Huh?
All right? This is the first place where our lines start to intersect. Okay? Are you happy now?
First of all,
I'm late for a break. And I've gotten 16 first of all from you.
Yeah, no kidding. When's
You
last of all? That's what I want to hear.
finish my
How about
first
I'll never talk again.
Well, you ain't going to get a chance now.
Cube 93 is getting you into bumper shoes.
Seattle's Music and Arts Festival. I had a great idea at work yesterday. So, I gathered my A-team to meet online using WebEx. I passed the ball
to Carol in Atlanta, and I created some killer graphics. Then I passed the ball to
Taz in San Jose because I write the code that makes their ideas work online. Then I pass the ball to
Logan in Cambridge. I'm kind of the keeper of cool. And hey, it was cool.
So now my idea wasn't just an idea. It was our hot new product line, created by our national development team.
spread across 3 time zones.
And we couldn't have done it without passing the ball.
Using WebEx, the only way to pass the ball online.
Pass the ball. Get your ideas rolling. Go to WebEx.com and try WebEx free. Just click the radio graphic and enter promo code KU.
Oh, the remix.
Really?
I'm telling you over there with the ribbon in the hair.
Could I bring my drum set in and play along live one of these days to this?
Let's
please?
see, who wants an upgrade? Oh, that'd be nice. Get Steven back with his kazoo. Oh, we got something really working here, ladies and gentlemen. 421-9393. We were thinking yesterday that the upgrading to an Escalade was over, but we were misinformed. So, on it goes. It's kind of like when Charlie thought there were no more golden tickets in the original Willy Wonka.
Yes.
Remember that, Terry?
I do.
Charlie was told all the golden tickets were gone.
All gone.
And then all of a sudden, the extra read all about it situation was that the last person who claimed they had a golden ticket really just did it in an arts and crafts kind of moment.
Yes.
And there was one authentic golden ticket still remaining, and then Charlie magically opens up the candy bar and finds it. Yes. Remember that?
I do. I'm totally...
It's not that I have this great memory. I just watched it the other day with my 4-year-old. But...
Do you like it or no?
Did you watch the old one or the Johnny Depp one?
Really?
Yes. No, I would be too scared by the Johnny Depp one.
Yeah, I do too. I was going to say the old one is way better.
Yeah, the old one's way better. I agree. And so... Yeah. What was I saying? Never mind. Anyhow.
It's kind of like that. We
kind of like that.
You have a second chance.
You got a second chance.
Or a chance you didn't think you'd have.
Right. Of that golden ticket type moment where you can hopefully upgrade yourself to an Escalade, when we were thinking yesterday that the upgrade qualification time was in the books. No, I don't think so. It goes on, at least for another week. And the first caller at 421-9393 that I see on the lines that wants to take advantage of that situation is Chawana. Is this Chawana?
Yes.
Chawana Escalade?
Oh, God, yes, I do.
It's too easy, I'm sorry.
I know. Chawana Man. Wasn't that a movie?
Chawana, yes.
Chawana Man.
Yes, Chawana
This is Chawana.
Chawana wanna Escalade.
Chawana, spit it up and spit it out.
Chawana wanna Escalade.
Yes. Chawana, tell me something about yourself, please.
I am a hard worker.
At what?
Live in Seattle.
I've heard of it, yeah. Little one-horse town, I've heard of it, yeah.
Single mother.
Single mom. Of how many? Of 19? Oh, my gosh. Are you a gilf?
Do you want another kid?
Minus 14.
Oh, you're a single mother of 5?
Yes.
Wow. Might as well be 19. Jeez.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is
How old are you?
Soccer mom van for the kids in the Escalade for myself.
There you go.
Yeah, but what chance are you going to have to ride around in the Escalade when you've got 5 kids that always have needs? It'll be the most unused Escalade in the history of the Escalade world.
No, that's not true.
How old are you?
32.
32?
Oh,
yes.
5 kids.
I never had a day under 45. All right, you're 32, 5 kids, and not a dad to be found, or what?
Well, yes. He's to be found.
He is to be found.
Yeah.
And
we know who he is.
It's just one? It's just a he, or it's the he's?
It's 2.
It's 2 dads, 5 kids. You do the math, break it down. Somebody got a little more frisky than the other. Anyhow, and you're doing just fine. You're having rough spots here and there.
Oh, yeah, rough spots here and there.
Rough
definitely.
spots here and there, being the single mom of 5 at age 32.
Yes.
And you think you are more than deserving of an Escalade, which you could never
Oh, my God, you have
really
no
use.
idea. I'm way more than deserving.
And then you drive by the guy who can be found and show him what you're driving in.
There you
with your
go.
middle finger
No,
out
not
the window.
drive by him. Drive over.
Over
Oh,
him. That's nice. He wants to take
Wow.
our prize and use it as a murder weapon.
Come on now. Be nice.
Don't tell anybody I said that.
Yeah, we won't tell anyone. Only a couple of zillion people are listening.
Yeah, well,
Something tells me someone's not getting child
Now,
support.
what color would Chawana want her Escalade to be? Do you have a color that
I
suits your
love red.
style? A nice fire, a candy apple red for Chawana?
It's black.
Yes.
She sees
But it
her.
doesn't have to be red.
Do they make the Escalade in a nice fiery
I
red?
haven't seen one, believe it or
I
not.
never
No,
have.
I've seen it
Maybe
in
like a
the
burgundy maybe
pearlescent
or
white. I haven't even seen it in a
I'll take
See, like a pearl white
pearl
or,
white or the
I'll take
black.
white.
That's it.
or a black opal. Or
Yeah, black opal.
they always have the black is not enough.
champagne.
It always has to be white something, black something.
Right. Why can't we just have white? What happened to white?
Well,
Or black.
White doesn't describe it enough.
I know.
It's got to be pearl white.
Well, for free, I can't be picky.
Stupid.
What's that?
I said for free, I can't be picky.
Well, for free, you can't be picky. That's right. I'm glad you figured that out, and I didn't have to tell you. But if we can throw a coat of paint of red on it for you to make you extra happy, if you go on to be the winner, it's probably something that would make us all feel extra special. So, Chawana,
Yes.
I am seeing no reason why you should be thrown to the scrap heap and disqualified as this morning's qualifier. You sound like a nice lady.
Yes, 5 kids, we have something in common.
Who more than has a day where she's up against the grain of...
Goodness gracious. I'm at work right now, trying not to be too loud.
Are your kids happy people?
Yes.
Good.
You're raising a happy family?
Yes, they're beautiful.
They're not, like, filled with anger? Where's my dad? Who's your dad? None of that stuff that you maybe...
No, under the circumstances, they're doing really well.
Well, that's a credit to you, that you're keeping them happy and smiley and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
Yes!
Well, they're happy, but they don't smile much, T-Man.
Oh, yes, they do.
Okay,
They do.
good.
Because that usually is the sign of a happy person. A smile on the face. You're seeing your kids with smiles all the time.
If you saw them, they're beautiful.
Well, I didn't ask if they're beautiful. I asked if they're happy and smiling.
Oh, they are happy.
Because I'll take an ugly, smiley, happy person over a beautiful, sad person any day.
Yeah, I don't smile. Does that mean I'm not happy?
So they're beautiful, smiling, and happy.
Yes.
Wow, that's a nice trifecta. What's that?
I have a few stars, hopefully.
You got some stars?
Yeah.
What kind of stars are you looking for, the children becoming? Musical, athletic, just intellectual?
I have athletic and artistic.
Artistic stars.
Yes, yes.
And the other 3?
Like a new modern-day Monet? Are we talking, well, what kind of art are we speaking of here?
Well, like my 11-year-old, she loves to do clothes. She loves to design clothes.
Aha! Wow. So we got the new Vera Wang, Terry.
All right.
In Chawana's household.
Yes.
Single mom,
Ready
5
to
kids.
go.
Probably not a lot of money for new school clothes.
There you go.
It's not a necessity more than anything.
Yeah.
If I could be...
Got a sewing machine?
Yeah.
Cool.
If I could be any designer, I go with the under-radar success of Vera Wang, Terry.
Yep.
Has owned the wedding gown market for just decades, as we talked about a couple weeks ago. So, Chawana, I am happy to report that you are this morning's qualifier.
Hey, thank you.
Congratulations.
And that is the proper celebration right there, because you really haven't won that much yet. But
I know.
Don't undervalue the free lunch at Taco Bell. You have won that. That's in the bank.
Oh, okay.
That is the proper amount of celebration. Again,
I like Taco Bell, too.
of course, who doesn't? That is what you've won. I don't know if you can bring the entire family, but I'm sure Taco Bell can realize that this is a woman with 5 mouths to feed.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
And let me put it this way. If they ain't covering your whole family, this station will cover the rest.
Oh, thank you, T-Man.
For your one lunch, that's one taco each, at Taco Bell.
Hey. What are the age range? You have an 11-year-old.
You guys got
2 to 14.
2 to 14.
Yeah.
2.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got to share one soda, just so you know.
You're
But
sure,
it'll be a big one.
You sure spaced them out over your 32 years of living, didn't you, Chawana?
I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't need to use a condom. We're in love.
You had the first one at 18. I did the math. Carry the one. Yep.
Very good.
I always carry the one when I subtract. The first one at 18.
Before I turned 18.
What's that?
Yeah, I had her 9 days before I turned 18.
All right, so somebody got herself knocked up at 17.
Wow.
Somebody had a raging vagina in high school.
Damn it, Mom, we're in love.
I was walking across the stage graduating.
Really? You were walking across the stage with your diploma and a big old baby bump?
Great.
I was.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they make those gowns so big. Hide that crap.
Wow. That ain't
Oh.
I don't
crap.
know.
That's an artistic 14-year-old with a smile on his face.
Okay, all right.
Is the 14-year-old a boy or a girl?
Girl.
That's a 14-year-old
Yeah.
with artistic abilities with a smile on her face.
Nonetheless frowned upon by the school.
But it was crap back in the day. Anyway.
Definitely.
How many boys, how many girls?
2 boys.
Oh, so you're following the Terry Free playbook by the letter.
You are. Except my oldest boy.
Yes, if you continue to follow the Terry Free playbook to the letter that you're following it, you're due, look at your watch, to get married in about, a good 9 years. Look forward to that. All right, Joanna?
Maybe.
Okay.
When does the Saggy VJ happen?
Sounds like you have a bad taste in your mouth when it comes to marriage. That's what I sensed by your maybe. The tone of your maybe told me that you're turned off to the prospect of marriage. Now, why should that be, Chawana? Why have you scorned and shunned the male population to such a degree that you can't see yourself isolated in a union of marriage at any point in the future of your life?
Well, I won't say that I don't see it at any point, but...
You just don't believe that it's going to happen?
Just don't know.
Wow.
Oh, Terry found a nice man late in her 60s. It could be done. You just got to wait a little bit.
She
it
took her
happens.
Terry Free took her time, put on a happy face all those years, and waited for her Prince Charming to walk on in.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens.
There
but,
you go.
You know.
You thought I was going to insert some kind of punchline, Terry. You were looking at me.
I'm just.
You were looking at me with a little bit of, what kind of joke is he about to make here? It was no joke, Terry. I watched with my own eyes.
You did.
Joanna, it was nice speaking with you.
Thank you. Nice talking to you, too. I love you guys. Gonna miss you.
Yeah, what? Okay.
Oh, wow. You just...
Having a 14-year-old at 32? Like, I coach 14-year-olds now, I couldn't imagine.
But then not stopping and having another. Oh, wait, another.
Wait,
here comes another.
I have to be done.
Oh, look out now. Here comes one more.
I'm not done. Unbelievable.
Well, you're on your third tee, right?
Okay, this time we're in love.
Who knows? It may never stop for you guys.
I didn't have my first one until I was 32, and now, I got a 4.5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old, and I've been married for 6.5 years.
No, I know that. Was
different situation.
You never know.
Not exactly the same type scenario. And, by the way, this is the last shot at having a girl. Although I know that we're going to have another boy, so...
I think you guys will go for 4.
This is it.
I do too.
No, we're not going to go for 4. We already have it determined that while he's down there all good and C-sectioning her, you might as well,
really?
I'll put my finger here and he'll tie the old.
Really?
No. That's what we're doing, yes.
I think you'll go for
Just
4.
so you know. Well, you can't go for 4 if you're tying the tubes.
That's what Terry thought. And here came 4 and 5.
Yeah, but Terry got remarried. Maybe if my wife ever were to get remarried, she starts pounding on the dashboard of my rented Lamborghini, and I get all mad at her.
Dayton Bender, yeah.
But I probably wouldn't Chris Brown. But anyway, I don't know. Depends on my mood. That's the plan. Just so you know everything.
Tubes tied? Really?
That's right. I ain't having no vasectomy. They ain't taking my manhood away from me.
Wow.
Old school. I love that. You're going to cut my balls off? No way. I've seen my dog running around. He looks pissed.
I ain't getting no vasectomy, so that's the agreement, yeah.
I'd rather just not hump than have a vasectomy.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of guys who get vasectomy start running around their women anyway, so this way she can keep tabs on where I'm laying my spot.
Right.
Where I'm spreading my my juices, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Your Kentucky ryegrass? I do know.
Because, as you can now clearly determine based on the fact that the way we got pregnant, I'm sitting there with the super sperm, Terry.
I know that.
As Sugar Hill Gang said back when I was in 4th grade. I don't remember. But anyway, knock you out or something. Yeah. So that's the plan.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could have like 5 kids with 5 different women, just to see what they all look like?
Now, I wouldn't rule out. I didn't answer the question. Oh.
Wouldn't it be cool to have 5 kids with 5 women so you can see what they all look like?
I didn't rule out.
You're very curious about that.
I'd love to see
you
like,
would
with
love
an Asian
it,
woman. Just pick one of each. That'd
be kind of fun for you.
Yeah,
I didn't rule out any future adoption or something like that. There might someday be that.
Okay.
Oh, adopt a girl. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Or a love child. I didn't rule that out. But as far as in the marriage,
love child.
This is the last conception that has taken place here.
All right.
All right.
What if she changes her mind all of a sudden?
She'd have to change her mind inside of a 9-month period because on April 29th, which is the due date, she has made it clear that we both decided that she's going to get a Tuesday. Right?
Okay, but
well, I don't see that happening.
All right.
It's okay to say tubes tied on her tubes. It's the most disgusting thing in the world. I mean,
yeah, it's true, but I don't know why. I could say so many other things that are much dirtier, so much easier. But for some reason, saying tubes tied kind of
I know,
kind of weirds me out. So that's why I say tubes tied. Sure that is weird that I said it in that fashion every time.
All the disgusting things you said in your life,
right? I can say squeeze out a heater, no problem.
But you can't say tubes.
I can say fart in your head and smelt it with no difficulty.
Right.
Well, for some reason, when I say tombstone, I had to say tombstone.
Yeah, right. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you double knot it.
Okay. Yes. I wouldn't want it to all of a sudden unravel over the years and then, but what happened here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4 boys. What?
Okay.
What are you? Archie Griffin or Peyton Manning's dad, whatever his name is.
What else is going on in the world, Terry?
Can we chit-chat here about Michael Jackson and the...
that video that came out yesterday?
Yeah, the thought that, he's actually really
true,
alive.
I believe it.
Well, people want to believe that Michael Jackson is alive, so it's not surprising that this video has surfaced that's getting a lot of buzz on the internet, that Michael Jackson is alive, and there's proof circulating of him getting out of the coroner's van and just slipping his way down a stairwell. Did you watch the video?
I haven't watched it yet.
Really?
Wow, I thought everyone in the world has watched it by now. Terry's always last. But
how'd you like Borat, Terry?
It is very interesting. And if you look at the video, you can't help but think to yourself, could it be possible is it somewhat possible that Michael Jackson actually did slip out of that coroner's van and it was all just staged and set up and he's now on an island with Tupac
and Biggie
and Jim Morrison and Kurt Cobain and Elvis and everyone else.
And they're all toasting right now?
That'd be a kick-ass karaoke session.
Wow, it would.
But if you actually watch the video, you can't help but then think to yourself, how did this one guy get access to shoot the video, even though it looked like it was behind some fence or something, to have Michael Jackson, and where was he for the past 3 weeks with this video?
I think there's a lot of ways to debunk this if you're really looking for it.
The one thing the video has going for it, though, is apparently it's the exact coroner's vehicle that was used to drive Michael Jackson to the hospital where they tried to resuscitate him.
Well, I'm sure that van has been used to transport many people.
That van still exists.
Right. Duh.
So the 22-year-old driver of the van was like, all right, dudes, get your camera out.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I got a black wig. Find a skinny guy to jump out of the back.
But let's talk about that video a little bit more. Let me take a break here, and then we will discuss this video and try to come up with a determination as to whether there's any authenticity, if any listener out there believes in this video. And if you're not aware of it, it is in hefty circulation on the internet at many a site right now. Michael Jackson fooled us all. The king of pop lives on.
Hey, what's good? This your boy Flo Rida, and my favorite songs on KUBE 93 right now have to be
JC, Run This Town.
Who gon' run this town tonight?
I'll make it say.
When I KUBE 93 all day.
What a clean getaway. We must have $1 million in here, right, Lenny?
You bet, boss.
Now to the hideout and step on it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what are you slowing down for, huh?
School zone, boss.
Yeah, so what about it?
When there's kids in a school zone, that means the speed limit's only...
Wow.
You're a jerk.
I ain't tripping, I ain't even do nothing. I'm a jerk. You ain't never lied.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, do me a favor, call me jerk one more time.
Sure.
I know. You're a jerk.
Oh, Terry's taking the orders. I'm still planning on suing the New Boys for copyright infringement, Terry, because I was doing this song in 1984 on my Casio keyboard.
All right. Well.
That's right.
Like when your dad yelled at you, you went in your room and made this?
Just hit that one key. You're a jerk.
Right.
Yeah.
Really hard to do.
Yeah, tough.
It's just hard to make millions off it, which is something that the New Boys have figured out a way to do. So that's more impressive than anything I can think of. Let me go over some text messages here, and then we'll get back to this Michael Jackson video.
Oh, God.
That is now, by the way, on the front page of the tmanshow.com. If you have not, like Terry, you better go right now.
Okay, hold
and
on.
check it out.
Let me get
If you
there.
have not seen the Michael Jackson is Alive video, then you must. You owe it to yourself to go to the tmanshow.com right now and see him jumping right out of the coroner's van.
Like nothing's wrong.
I guess nothing at all but a plot involved here.
I could do 100 shows.
But if you're plotting, aren't you like when you're ready to jump out of the coroner's van and slip down the stairwell, aren't you kind of looking both ways and a little leery of who might be videotaping you? Because there was one person with a video camera. As a texter points out here, it's the same angle as the video I watched of the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's got that sort of campy feel to it when you watch it.
The campy feel.
Yeah, no, it's worth watching. It makes you think more than just something really hokey.
Well, the video being very difficult to debunk is up and able to be viewed on the tmanshow.com. Like, why is there only one person helping a supposed dead-bodied Michael Jackson getting out of the coroner's van to hopefully revive him? Why is there only one guy opening the back door?
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of people.
I think there'd be a team of people trying to revive the most influential entertainment king in...
Wait, what do you mean revive him?
Yeah, because he's fine, right?
Oh, he was dead when they left. They didn't try to revive him on the way there. He was dead.
I know.
Well,
once they got to the hospital, they tried to revive him, even though they knew he was dead. Yes, they spent hours.
Didn't you see they showed a quick snapshot of
like in a body bag, wasn't he?
No,
they didn't put him in a body bag until after he left the hospital. As he got to the hospital, they spent hours still hoping to try to revive him,
shocking him and stuff.
Shocking him, panels at the highest voltage.
Wow. That amount of time being dead.
But apparently that didn't happen. It was just Michael
or it worked
in a garage by himself with one guy opening the back doors and then him jumping out of the van and slipping down a stairwell.
Right. So Michael usually travels with one person.
But
right.
Especially when
how he rolls, right?
Especially when he's in major cardiac arrest, there's going to only be one person around.
Yeah.
They'd be like, the rest of you, can you just stay at the gate here? I'm just going to drive him down myself.
Or if it was a secret, wouldn't you only want one person to know?
But then everyone...
that's a good thought.
No, it's not, because then everyone would have to be in on it, and when you have more than a few people in on it, there's no chance of it ever being pulled off.
Why would everyone have to be in on it? You just say, you guys all get out here, I'll take him.
He's dying. We're not getting out here. I'm sorry.
I'll see you in the room. I'll see you where all the equipment is. You go wash up, scrub up for dinner.
Whatever you say, we'll just leave you to drive him.
Anyone see Michael? He's gone.
Yeah, I just am thinking that a lot of people are really holding on to any kind of hope that Michael's alive. But this video is kind of easier than a lot of the little conspiracy videos to debunk.
At least with the classic Bigfoot video, he had the courtesy to turn and look at the camera as he was walking by. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and although Michael doesn't turn and look at the camera, and although you don't really get a good shot at his face, the one thing that this video has going for him is it kind of looks like Michael, even though you never really see him.
The way he kind of hops out of the car.
I know that doesn't make sense, but you need to watch the video to see what I mean. You never see Michael's face, and you never really get a good look at him, but it looks just like him.
Right, like when you watch the Bigfoot thing, you say little part of yourself says, "Okay, there could be a creature in the woods." And when you watch this, there's a part of you that says it could be Michael jumping out of the back.
As a matter of fact,
As
a matter of fact, I found myself saying that looks like Michael. Yeah. I didn't see his face. I didn't get a close up of him, but it looks just like Michael.
To me, it was a little short. No,
he looked a little short. Yeah. Michael Jackson was no more than 5'6", 5'7".
Oh, he's like 5'10".
No, Michael Jackson was
tall. He's Jimmy's height. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson was like 5'8".
But when you see when you saw the videos of him with his
5'6".
brothers, he wasn't. No, I think he's much taller.
Like
he's about
6
feet.
He ain't no 6 feet. Michael Jackson was not 6 feet tall.
5'10". But he's not 5'5".
I don't think he was 5'10". I think he was somewhere in the 5'7" to 5'9" category.
No, he's taller than that because,
he looked lanky to me.
Yeah,
tall.
He was just Jermaine is what? How tall was Jermaine? Jermaine's
5.
He's listed as what? 5'10"?
5'10".
All right, 5'10".
So he looked a little short to me jumping, like a little kid kind of. Maybe it was his older son.
5'10" is not that tall, though. I mean, 5'10" is average height.
Yeah, that's normal. This guy, he looked a little short. He looked a lot shorter than the security guard.
Well, it depends how tall the security guard is.
Yeah.
Watch the video, and I think you'll understand then what I mean.
I'm in. I like it.
You'll understand then what I mean by it looks like Michael. That's what Michael would look like to me jumping out of a van if there was this conspiracy theory. And you know what? If it was true that Michael was alive, then they pulled off the greatest, most genius-type plot. Because what's happened since Michael's death? He's off the hook now on those London shows that he probably didn't want to do. All right? All of a sudden, those 10 shows all of a sudden got ramped up to 50 shows, and you don't think Michael was like, okay, let's stage my death. I don't want to be a part of this.
Right.
So he got out of that, and Michael Jackson album sales have been through the roof. He's been making much more money dead over the past month than he had over the past 5 to 10 years alive, by far. So his revenues have gone skyrocketing upward. So for those just 2 reasons, there is certainly a lot of genius factor into staging his death.
So then his kids are the greatest actors ever when they're at his funeral.
Well,
would he do that
especially
to his kids?
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Maybe they're not in on it. There's only that one guy who knows, who told everyone to stop at the hospital gate and get out while he drove Michael into the garage and then helped him out of the vehicle, and then Michael slipped down the garage steps and made his way straight to the island.
Mm-hmm.
Straight to the island.
It makes perfect sense.
He finally live on an island with Jim Morrison and everyone else. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's on Fantasy Island with everybody.
Of course, he put on the fake mustache and the wig, and nobody saw him as he slyly got his way from the hospital to the island.
Right, because no one would ever recognize a 98-pound, 6-foot-tall wax dummy walking down the tarmac. Come on, with a hat on.
There has to be a lot.
Half a nose?
Yes.
There has to be a lot that you're willing to believe if there is even a small part of you that wants to believe this video is an accurate account of what happened with Michael behind the scenes and that he's alive. You have to factor in all the things that we're discussing.
Yeah, that's true. You do. Come on, really?
It's fun to believe for a second, though.
Well,
we want to believe.
We do.
But that's why this video works, because we all want to believe. We want to believe in UFOs. We want to have a lot of just things to get our juices flowing. But, unfortunately, based on what has to fall into line for you to believe this video, it's virtually impossible.
KUBE 93 is getting you into into Bumper Shoot.
I got a feeling.
Seattle's Music and Arts Festival.
Let's do it.
See the Black Eyed Peas.
Listen for your cue to call.
In the Old School Lunch,
Traffic Jam,
and Night Show.
Yo, what's up, Seattle? This is the Black Eyed Peas.
CBEP at the Seattle Center.
Monday, September 7th. Woo!
Get all the info
At KUBE93.com.
It's time for back to school shopping. And I have a question for you. How do you suppose it's going to go over when you ask your parents for a lot of money for new clothes? That's what I thought. Besides, given the economy, it's not all that cool to even be asking for a lot of money for new clothes. Here's an idea. Goodwill. Depending on what day you shop, you might find things from H&M, Hollister, or Urban Outfitters. Every day's a treasure hunt at Goodwill. And not only will you find some pretty cool clothing and accessories at insanely low prices, you'll be recycling perfectly good stuff, which is a cool thing to do. So this year...
Tupac didn't do it. This person is like saying it matter-of-factly. If Tupac could do it, why can't Michael?
Right.
People out there are not only believing in the Tupac's alive theory, but they don't even think they have to convince anyone else. Everyone else is, in their minds, should be as believing as they are. If Tupac could do it, why can't Michael?
Well,
Tupac didn't do it.
Right, by the way.
He's dead, unfortunately.
Right.
Just wish they would dig these people up and shove people's faces in the dead corpse. Look.
Wow.
Just look.
They did that to Anthony Perkins in Psycho 2 to prove to him that his mother was still dead.
Nobody saw Psycho 2.
I saw Psycho 2.
I loved it, actually.
Yes.
Did you?
When they hire him at the cafe, he has to slice the lettuce.
He has to slice it with a big butcher knife.
Oh, it was great. I'm going to hand a guy a butcher knife who just got out of jail for stabbing people to death with a butcher knife, and that's his first job back.
That makes sense.
Welcome.
Yes.
I love 80s movies. They just have no
Hey,
qualms.
5 and 22 seconds, dude. Somebody writes, hey, aliens do exist. Have you ever seen plankton? I don't know what that means. Anyway, 853, do you know what that means? Have you ever seen
plankton is like the little tiny microscopic things that float in the ocean that whales
Right.
constantly feed on.
All right. And no
Yes.
one knows where they're coming from?
I don't know if no one knows where they're coming
They're
from.
just-
Why would he
Yeah.
bring up plankton as
that
proof that aliens
Is that
exist?
a movie?
Call him back and ask him why he's a
Yeah.
dumbass.
I don't
Why
want
are
it.
you a dumbass,
I know, I'm actually
dude?
curious. Maybe he's got a reason.
All right, well, let me just go through a couple of text messages here. 853 and 47 seconds, dude. Somebody writes, any of you seen the video claiming Tupac's alive? Him and some guys are smoking behind a recording studio. He looks straight into the camera. It's definitely him. It's definitely him.
Definitely.
We've all seen that.
Mm-hmm. I haven't. I think I have seen it, but I don't remember thinking much of it. I don't know. Was it a video that can be identified as something that was definitely taken post his death?
Yeah.
Is there any reason to think that video couldn't have been taken before he died, or what?
No, I think he might be wearing something that's contemporary.
Uh-huh. So he's like wearing like a Sean John. I don't know, something that wasn't around
some
before he
shoes or
died.
something that worn out, yeah.
Well, but remember, too, when he just released something a couple years ago that brought up Britney Spears that said something.
Was a reference that he wouldn't have known about before he died?
Right.
Oh, he's definitely alive.
Oh, he is.
And that kind of freaked people out.
And he doesn't want to know anyone or associate with anyone on any real level to enjoy life during his prime years. He wants to live like a dead person. Right. Why wouldn't you?
He's cool.
Why wouldn't you want to live in complete solitude and like a dead person when you had the horrible life that he had for the years prior to him dying?
Well, people did want to kill him. So, he's scared for his life.
I don't think Tupac was the type to be scared for his life before he died, to be honest. All right? So I don't see the reason why he would agree to this I'm going to never be seen by the public again kind of scenario. But anyway, 8:53 and 43 seconds, dude. Somebody writes, the Michael Jackson situation is obviously going to be the next episode on Unsolved Mysteries with your host, Robert Stack.
I love
Right, that show's
Didn't
still
he
on.
pass away?
He did, yes.
But the theme song lives on. Tonight, we discuss Michael Jackson. Is Michael Jackson still alive? Or is the king of pop giving us one last thrill?
It's like a thriller.
We present to you a video. Never mind. Anyway. I just
love
Oh,
that
yeah.
show.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
In cold blood. Always cold blood. Never hot blood.
Killed in cold blood. What was his motive?
That was a great show.
Blood does tend to chill and clot. Anyway, 8:51 in 24 seconds. Somebody writes, I heard this Michael attempt to remake. This is Michael's attempt to remake Thriller by eventually coming back from the dead.
Nice.
His last album ideas weren't working out for him.
Right. So here, let me recreate myself this way.
He's got the Filipino prisoners for that.
8:46 and 13 seconds, dude. Somebody writes, why does it take until the next day for you to post the 9 a.m. podcast? Signed Leon.
Who's getting lazy on us?
Oh, boy.
Pasty has things to do.
Yeah, things not to do. Definitely not going to kiss a girl today.
Things to smoke. All right, 8:42 and 41 seconds, dude. Somebody writes, all right, here you go. So there's 1 down and 3 to go. Oh, all right. Can you guys play Selena followed by Are You Ready for the Summer? I guess we played a song that he really wanted to hear this morning.
Well,
we played Holiday Road.
Holiday Road.
Right.
And now what does he want?
Now he wants to hear Selena followed by Are You Ready for the Summer?
Wow.
This person's in your back pocket.
Yeah, he is. Selena, come on.
Let me go back to 8:23 and 25 seconds, dude. Somebody writes, Chihuahua is never getting married. Please give her the damn Escalade.
Oh, nice.
Remember Chihuahua?
I do. 5 kids.
5 kids, age 32, no man to be found.
Yeah.
Sure.
Chihuahua needs love too, guys.
8:14 and 3 seconds. Somebody writes, in relation to the discussion of the final chapter of the Chris Brown Rihanna saga, somebody writes, I absolutely agree. One should never hit a woman, but you certainly need to slap the out of a bitch.
Whoa! God, people.
I'm sure that'll be in the paper.
So he's right in line with the understanding that you never, absolutely under no circumstances, do you hit a woman. But there is certainly just cause for slapping the hell out of a bitch.
Robert Jameson went, what? Say it again, T-Man.
If only he had a forum on which to write now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's going to tell his neighbor. That's his only audience these days.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is some time left in this final hour of the program. Why don't I open up all the phone lines at this time at 421-9393. That's 206-421-9393. Anything you want to say in the final seconds of this show? We haven't taken any calls this morning. Now's a good time. 206-421-9393. I'm opening up the lines. Call on in. Anything you want to say. Everyone gets 30 seconds or less.
Really quick, was Ted Kennedy really sick?
To make your point.
Cancer,
he had a brain tumor.
I know, but he had that for a while.
Yeah, but he just...
No, over just the past 2 years.
It went down. That's a long time to have a brain tumor, though.
Well, not really. I mean, brain tumors can hang around for...
Okay, well, that's kind of my point. So he wasn't really super sick where you thought he was going to die yesterday.
Brain tumors never kill you overnight. Brain tumors kill you over the course of time, and that's exactly what happened to Ted Kennedy.
And I'm hearing about him as a potential on Dancing with the Stars at some point.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen now.
No, I don't think so.
Unless the video services of him popping out of the car in his face.
They make him like in the NSYNC video where he's hanging by like a puppet.
And making out with Michael Jackson.
Bernie's Vacation.
Okay.
Right.
Terry, give me a quick story while we line up some calls. 206-421-9393. What do you do?
This is, of course, just a rumor thanks to the British tabloids. They're
Everything
claiming,
this morning is just a rumor.
I know.
That's the idea, yeah.
Megan Fox has signed on to play Catwoman in the next Batman movie. We don't know for sure.
Well, if she just slinks around in the outfit, she'll be wonderful. If she actually tries to act, it'll be a disaster. Joshua, is that your name?
Nope.
What's your name?
Josue.
I was close. Josue.
Yes, my man. How you doing?
Josue.
Yeah.
How can I help you this morning? What's on your mind?
Remember, I don't know if you guys were talking about that Tupac thing, the video that he's still alive and whatnot.
Right, behind the recording studio. He's smoking, whatever, and he looks right into the camera and absolutely 100% identifiable as Tupac. There is no possibility of it being anyone who looks similar or someone who just has, I don't know, there are people out there that look like other people, right? There are a ton of Michael Jackson impersonators ready to take over the role of the Michael Jackson life.
There was one that used to work here. Remember that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what's your theory, Josue?
My theory is that fool's actually, his name's Black Hayes, and he's actually a rapper. Sounds just like Tupac, looks just like Tupac. And if you look him up on LimeWire, look him up on YouTube, whatever, his name's Black Hayes, and that's who he is.
Well, the texter that wrote in earlier doesn't believe in this Black Hayes dude that you're speaking of. He thinks that is absolutely 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, Tupac Shakur.
Yeah, but I mean, they did the autopsy on Tupac and they showed it and everything.
That was just fraudulent little filing done by those who wanted to make sure this little theory, this conspiracy theory, was made official. And Tupac is still laughing his way to the other side of the island right now with a nice, fatty, big blunt in his hand.
Oh, no kidding.
All right?
And then one last thing. That one text message, the one that said, I'll never hit a woman, but I'll slap out of a bitch.
Yes.
Wow, he's very good.
That's actually, I don't know if you remember Sugar Free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of his lyrics.
Okay.
And I think that's where he got it from. But, I just want to get that little insight on Tupac.
They got it from Sugar Free, and Sugar Free got his name from Trident. So you see how it's a big circle of life?
Wow.
Anyway, 206-421-9393. That's 206-421-9393. Everyone gets 30 seconds. Danielle, here's your time. 30 seconds. Go.
I just wanted to say that Michael Jackson is weird enough to pull that whole trick. I think he's still alive. I think here in like 5 years we're going to be coming up with the same stuff, same things we're going through with Tupac. We're going to be seeing him. We're going to be hearing it.
No, I believe that. I think that part of your statement is right, that 5 years from now we're still absolutely going to be getting little anecdotes of how someone saw Michael and little videos popping up and little sightings. That'll never... He's the hugest modern-day fatality that I can really think of. I think he supersedes. He is above and beyond the passing of Princess Diana.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a notch above Elvis dying. I think he's the most high-profile death in the history of our lives. So I absolutely don't doubt that there's going to be tons of, he's still alive theories for as far as we can see into the future. But he's not alive. Tupac's not alive.
I'm watching the video right now.
Elvis is not alive. All right? Andy Kaufman is not alive.
Nobody can double as Michael Jackson, though. Everybody.
Well, then you better go to the...
Millions of people out there that look like Tupac.
Apparently, you need to go to the Imperial Palace and see...
Legends
of the Fall.
This is called Legends, I think.
Legends.
Yeah.
And see Liza Minnelli and Michael Jackson performing together every night at 8 o'clock.
Kenny Rogers, very contemporary show.
Mm-hmm.
You'll love it.
Thanks for your 30 seconds. 206-421-9393. Mark, you got 30. Go.
What's up? What's up with it?
How are you, sir?
I'm all right. This is an old contestant from the Emerald Darums.
Oh, Lordy.
All right.
What's cracking? Just want to let you know what's up with Edgerrin James for the Seahawks. We're about to win the Super Bowl.
Yes, we mentioned this yesterday when we first signed on. Edgerrin James is now a Seahawk. They have done a great job in securing the rights to Edgerrin James. Now all the Seahawks need to do next is find a time machine.
That's right.
Because Edgerrin James has been a running back in the NFL for many a year. I think he came into the league in 1999. The lifespan of an NFL running back typically isn't 11-plus seasons, so it's going to be hard to imagine that Edgerrin James starts, dashing up and down the field like a bolt of lightning like he was back in his first 2 seasons in the NFL, which were Pro Bowl years.
So is this his 10th year or 11th year?
This will be his 11th season, I believe.
11th season. So who's put up the best numbers at an 11th season of their career in the NFL? Who is it? I mean, is it possible? Has anyone in the 11th season done
I'm sure
numbers?
Emmett Smith had a decent 11th season. I think Eric Dickerson probably had a decent
not Dickerson.
11th season. I don't know.
Fell off.
He fell off?
When he went to Indianapolis, 1 year, done.
Walter Payton? I'm sure Walter Payton had a good 11th season.
I'm wondering, is it possible?
How many yards he's going to get this year?
How many yards? I don't even know if he's going to play.
He's going to start every game, and I'm going to win my bet.
I don't know if he's going to play.
For $6,000.
Let's put it this way. Sean Alexander 2 years ago was the greatest running back in the history of the world. And now he can't get a job. That just shows you how fast a great NFL running back can drop off.
Sean actually got let go of the YMCA flag team yesterday.
If you're expecting Edgerrin James to be some thing of the past, I think you're overshooting your hopes and your aspirations, your dreams, and your expectations.
Right, it's not a quarterback. Quarterbacks can do that.
700, 800 yards.
Well, if he starts and he plays every game, then he will get 700, 800 yards. But you'll be very frustrated in having a running back that's only getting 800 yards and getting every carry for a top-flight NFL team like the Seahawks hope to be. All right? And they won't be a top-flight NFL team if their first-string running back is only over a 16-game season getting 800 yards. 800 yards over a 16-game season is about 40 yards a game.
Not good.
Yeah, not good.
You play a 16-game season.
1,000 sucks now. 1,000 yards isn't really anything.
Yeah, 16.
Aren't they asking for
If you have two guys with 1,000.
If you play a 16-game season and you get 1,000 yards for the season, that's like an average of 58 yards a game.
Yeah.
So, if you're saying, sir, caller, that I had to cut off because your 30 seconds is done. If you're saying that he's going to get 700, 800 yards for the season, well, then you better expect that he's going to either be sharing carries or a second-string running back.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're expecting him to be the premier starter for the Seahawks and only getting 700, 800 yards for the season, then we ain't going many places this year.
I'm reading Emmitt Smith's 11th season, 1,484 yards.
Wow, really?
Can be done, kids.
I gave him as an example.
Yeah.
And I'm giving Eric Dickerson, and I'm sticking by that. And I'm giving you Walter Payton. Those are my 3 examples of 11th-year guys that can make an impact in the NFL. However,
Lance, do the work, please.
Edger and James...
I don't want to do any work.
Edger and James looks like, unlike Walter Payton and unlike Emmitt Smith, that there's been some deterioration in his physical makeup. You saw that last year when he wasn't even getting the brunt of the carries for a Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
Emmitt was 1,200, by the way, but that's still good. 1,200 in his 11th season.
Emmitt was 1,200. Whoa.
Still pretty
Just
good.
went from 1,400 to
Lance is an idiot. What do you want from me? He's my stat checker.
Well, if we can't rely on Fancy Pants Lance,
yes.
What do we got? Kayla, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi, Kayla.
I would like to know, I got asked out on a date by these 2 guys.
Yes.
Boy, be
So one, his name is Dustin. He's really sweet and
I love
cute.
Dustins. Dustins are always cute, yes.
Yeah. And the other one is Tyler, but then, he's really cute, but then has, he's like an ass. So rude.
He's an ass, but he does more for you than the cute Dustin. The asses always do. How old are you,
bad
Kayla?
boy syndrome.
How old are you, Kayla?
I'm 16.
You're 16?
Whoa!
So does Kayla go out with the ass or cute Dustin?
Jeez.
She really
Plenty
gets
of
turned
time.
on. She gets turned on by the ass. The ass is really making her get those butterflies.
Her gay phone operator, they both
How
love
about neither? You
Why
deserve
neither?
better for
What's
whatever
wrong with
reason.
cute Dustin?
You're
What'd you
just starting high school, so see what else is out
16,
there.
he's not starting high school.
Well,
He's in high school at 14.
I'm talking about the year, the high
drives
school
now?
year.
She's
is
starting.
just getting ready
the
to
year is
start.
just getting underway.
Yeah, so why even
Well, you want to
worrying
get the
about
ball rolling with cute Dustin?
Yeah, you got to have a football girlfriend, man. Football boyfriend.
Now, what's the downside of cute Dustin?
Yeah. Oh, he kisses bad, I think.
He's a bad kisser?
He's so, he's afraid of everything. He's afraid of people younger than him. He's, just a little person. He's
like
no
a
one.
scared bunny?
How old is this cute Dustin?
Dustin is 17.
Dustin's 17, but he's a frail little...
He's shy.
He's shy, yeah.
But he likes you.
Uh-huh.
And where do we get that he's a bad kisser? Did Terry just make that up, or you said that?
He is.
He's a bad kisser. So he's a bad kisser and he runs from the public.
Yeah.
All right, do we take cute Dustin, who's a bad kisser, you can get him Listerine strips, and runs from the public?
Wait, bad kiss doesn't mean bad breath.
Right.
Well, I think bad kisser, does bad kisser, does it mean bad breath, or even though he has got good breath, he's still a bad kisser?
Really bad breath, like onions.
Very bad breath. That's what I usually think first and foremost when I think bad kisser. So, if he had good breath, is he still a bad kisser or no? Is he like a big sloppy kisser, or what's the problem? If he has good breath, is he okay then? Is he in the clear or what?
Even if he had good breath, he's
still a bad kisser.
He's a biter.
He's a biter.
You can teach, right? She can teach.
Why is he a biter?
He bites your lip really hard.
Wow.
And why? Have you ever asked him, or are you too busy going to the medicine cabinet as to why he bites your lip?
Medicine cabinet.
You're racing to the medicine cabinet for a little Neosporin, and you don't have time to ask. I understand.
I don't want to be rude and just say you're a bad kisser.
And the downside of what's the other dude's name?
Tyler.
Tyler. Is he just an ass, or is there any other?
He's really cute, but he's an ass.
What do you mean,
Is he mean to you? Does he make mean, disparaging comments? Does he call you this, that, or the other, or what?
He'll say some mean things, but then
what's the meanest thing he said to you in the past few months?
He got jealous one time. I was walking by, and I saw this guy. I thought he was really cute, and I didn't even know Tyler out of nowhere.
If you said, look over there again, I'm going to pick up a glass and shove it in your freaking mouth.
Wow!
Something like that?
I just said he was cute, and then he was like, he's too out of your league. He's
even worse. Even worse. You'd rather have the glass shoved in your mouth. You can't get him. He's too out of your league. He knows what guys are out of certain girls' leagues.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. You really know what guys are out of my league, not to mention every other girl's league. You keep a graph. You keep multicolored charts at home. I mean, how do How do you pretend like you truly understand of what is out of what's league, dumbass?
Exactly.
You ever fire that back at him? Put him in his place a little, Kayla, or what?
No, I never did that.
All right, well, you can work on that, all right?
I think you can tell what kind of guys are out of a girls' league.
But I still choose Tyler. You got to take a guy who makes mean comments over a bad kisser any day, Terry, right?
What?
Okay.
I think that the guy who's being an ass is always going to be an ass, and it's going to get worse as he gets older.
Yeah, but that's more tolerable than bad kissers.
Not,
you can't be a bad kisser.
You can teach
Terry,
to be a better kisser as time goes on.
You can't go to Lowe's and get your bottom lip back, okay? You can't go to Home Depot and buy a bottom lip.
Yeah, but the ass could become a Chris Browner, and you don't want that.
Well, you know, there's no guarantees in life.
Is that your answer now for everything?
Any guy can turn into a Chris Brown on a particular occasion, so you're not guaranteeing yourself. Who's to say this cute Dustin, who's so scared and running from everyone, doesn't all of a sudden go the other way and one day just snap and start pounding on her?
Oh, that's the quiet ones you got to watch. Everyone always says that for some reason. It's always the quiet ones.
Let me see who else gets a turn
he
here.
kept to himself.
Tyler, what's up?
Maybe it's
Hey,
him.
man, what's
Is this
going
Tyler?
on?
What's up, Tyler? Are you the mean Tyler that we were just speaking about, or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I got my times, but I'm pretty cool, and I'm cute, too. So.
And you're cute, so... Okay, yes.
Cute. Guys want to be cute.
What can we do for you, Tyler?
Well,
You're the last call of the morning.
That, I got complete faith that Michael Jackson's going because my grandpa is like way high up in the cremation business.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's like been there, like he's been there with him and stuff. Like he's gone, man.
Michael Jackson's gone? Your dad checked with his cremation colleagues and confirmed that Michael Jackson is just mere ashes now?
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't
No,
cremated.
he's not cremated yet, is he? No, I think the guy's just saying he's officially dead, though.
Cremated, but
he's
he was
dead.
there in the building and stuff with, like, there was some big old conference or something, and Michael Jackson, like, was there.
Uh-huh. But dead.
Yeah. But
right. Well, that's what we were waiting on this morning, confirmation, because we were completely confused now as to the status of Michael Jackson. So thanks for that, Tyler.
Like, I'm pretty damn sure he's gone.
Tyler knows someone.
Who knows someone
who
is way up.
Can confirm that Michael Jackson is dead.
There's one thing I know I have to do before I die, and that's go to a cremation conference. Pinch me. Oh, my God, that must be entertaining.
Tyler's connected in the cremation world. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If that ain't proof positive.
It's good to know someone who can burn anyone they want to.
You heard it from Tyler.
He's got an oven that can fit a human in it. That's not a bad guy to know, really.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when that might come in handy.
Yeah, you might not want to say someone's out of Tyler or anyone Tyler knows league.
Right, that's right.
Throw you in an oven. Before you know, you'll be shoveled out. Mm-hmm. Okay, thanks for that, Tyler. All right.
So Michael Jackson is dead. Is that what we learned today?
Well, watch the video again. Decide for yourself.
That little Chico Pit, Mr. 305, and my favorite song on KUBE 93 right now has to be
Hotel Room Service.
Flow Rider and Neo, be on you.
I wanna be on you. I wanna be on you.
only on KUBE 93. Dale loca que te gusta.
All right, my people, now listen up. Pawn Exchange is having a huge store-wide sale. They are overstocked. They wanted God. Amazing deals with DVDs starting at 99 cents. Video games for $1.99. Wii systems for $149.99. Need a TV? They got them for $29.99. Every item comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Get to the Pawn Exchange before it's all